Down.
Hey, what?
It's too loud. You're too old.
Get fucked, noob. But I'm gonna get out of here and go see my old man here in a little bit. I think Stoney was saying he wanted to jump on tonight for a Friday show or whatever. And I think he'll be jumping in here soon.
Well,
Right on.
What's up, Indica? What's up, Crazy Pop Mom?
Not much. It's raining here, but I want to be outside. So here I am in the rain, sort of.
Right on.
What's going on, Bees?
Just doing some dabs.
Hell yeah, man. Nice. I'm packing up, we'll say, a cone of some key lime kush. Just harvested that. So, and the granddaddy garlic. So I'm gonna trim that up tomorrow. I'm fucking pumped, man. That smells so. Oh man, I haven't smelled a loud garlic like that in a minute. I mean, it's sticky, it's frosty, it's nice. So
cool.
Nice. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get some.
How's everybody doing?
Good. I forgot you were running that too.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That was awesome. Oh yeah, I'm excited to run that one. I'm popping those. I'm running a bunch of the ones that the Cannabis guys sent me. Stranger Danger. I'm gonna run a few of those, and I'm pretty excited about that. That Granddaddy Garlic is something that sounds amazing.
Oh, it is, man. I can't wait to smoke it. Oh, I'm dying, dude.
Yeah, so my big thing now is when my seeds show up and I have this plant count, how am I supposed to control myself? And how many of each of you do you want me to do? Because that would be a good idea to know that too. So should I do 3 per person's plant, so you get the idea of what's going on? Like I'm supposed to be helping you figure that out, right?
But so you're saying you're acting like a tester, you're saying?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. For caribou hypothetical.
Yeah, I mean, you get a good test sample, you grow them out, whatever you can manage to grow out for them. And then that way you get a good sample size. So, if you can only do one because you got 17 people, and you got a 17, and do one of everybody if you want. But if you can, run a couple of each. That way you get a good samples, to see how consistent they are.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking with the 3. That kind of gives you some kind of consistency to show what it's doing, I guess. I don't know. I've never done 3 of one at the same time, man. You guys know my lineup. It's nuts.
You're nuts.
Well, no, I know that. That's why my name is Crazy. Thank you kindly for noticing.
It's in your name. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of running into the same problem you are, actually, is I've got to figure out how I can get a lot of genetics going. And I don't like to grow in little pots, and I'm limited on space. So, it's hard for me to, do the big pheno hunts like some of these other guys do, because it's not that I'm not comfortable doing it. I just don't like, things like growing a bunch in solo cups, or, doing a sea of green in 1 gallon pots. So, I feel your pain. I have a big problem when it comes to pheno hunting and popping seeds, because I'm like a 1 or 2 at a time kind of guy.
Yeah, you were saying that, and then you said you're going to help people, and I was like, how are you doing that with the grow you got going on there?
Unfortunately, I'm sucking it up, and I got a bunch of small pots getting ready to get thrown in.
We do what we got to do, right?
That's right. It just costs me a little bit more money, because I'll get my soil figured out, get everything in rotation, get a few rounds on it, it'll be great, but it'll just take a minute to get there to be really comfortable with turning and burning them like that. It's just not what I do.
Yeah.
But it'll be worth it.
I give you credit, man. I don't have the room for it.
Well, I mean, hey, if you grow a bunch of small ones and you still fill up the area, it's still filling up the area. So, You know, you take your same spot, you do as many 1 gallon pots as you can cram right next to each other. Theoretically, you're going to be somewhere near a comparable yield.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just not my style.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is too. It's not my style.
I haven't figured out my style. It's all over the map.
Well, that's the joy of starting off. You get to experiment with different ways of doing it until you find that one that just fits you.
See, I'm the guy who gets myself in trouble. I got clones over here filling up a tent that I'm about ready to just go ahead and flip and flower because my other flowers ain't done yet. And then I got more clones coming out of my cloner, which I was also thinking about just fucking rooting out and flipping it in my cloner just to get him turned out and fucking done.
You're turning it to me, Fluffy. Oh, you got a root.
I got fucking flower. Dude, I got shit everywhere. Yeah, it's a mess, man. And then in a fucking hidden room, you know, I got fucking seeds getting made right now. So, you know, let's not fucking go trampling through there and pollinate every goddamn thing I got.
Grow faster.
I know, right? I need more space. More space, more power. So let's get back to what the fuck's everybody smoking, man. What you got going on, Prophet?
Yeah, Prophet.
Some wedding cake and some headband.
Where can I get some sunglasses like those? Will you send them to me?
Oh, he's talking to you.
He's cooling out.
I'm talking to you.
Bees wants your sunglasses.
So you're gonna.
Oh yeah.
Wants to know where you got them.
They're $5 in the mall. Actually, they're $5. Get another pair for $1.
Sweet.
Whoa.
And you buy them for me and send them to me, and it'll only cost you $6.
There you go. Well, once you finally land, I also have your
My head's kind of fat.
your award here for when you won
yeah.
Diss Me the Best
The ass
award.
Grim
Yep.
Reaper.
No.
Yep. So soon,
Somebody got fucking Prophet Butthurt Award.
No. Well,
No.
he was the best. He did it. He had the best burn that I couldn't quite come back, in my opinion, fast enough for a rebuttal. So I gave him the win.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm smoking grape ape. Not that anybody cares anymore.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm popping that seed.
You've seen the show, right? We'll come full circle
Yeah,
in an hour
we'll
or
get-
so.
We'll get there. But I popped that seed. How is it?
It's not bad, actually. I got it from the dispensary. It's not from me. I don't even think that's what you call what I do. Somebody dropped it off at my doorstep. So yeah, it's not growing by me, which is super weird when I'm growing. I can't wait until that's not the case. But I don't know if that's ever going to not be the case because I have a lot of people around me that smoke a lot of weed. Most of them are in my house.
Same here. Well, actually, most of them are my dad and my son.
So do you get to a point where you can just like grow and not have to buy any for those fuckers?
No,
Is there hope for you?
I'll get close. You know, like the closest I've gotten was probably 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? From being ready again, and that's
Okay.
only happened about once. Usually, I'm
So you're telling me there's high hell hopes for me then?
no, but it
You've
seemed no
been growing
matter
for a
how
long
high
time.
high I increase my yield, it still goes in like the same amount of time. But in all fairness, like wraps are easier to obtain in my state than papers, so it's like, you know, they don't sell them anyway near here, so I got to go like right over the border to Mass to really get them, or pay like $8 a pack for papers. So like wraps are everywhere. So when you try to go for convenience and you want to smoke now,
You'd
and the
buy
old
them
man
on-
like smoking wraps, you burn through it way faster than you would if you weren't doing that. Like, you don't smoke out of glass, you don't do bongs. So it's my dad's my big downfall.
I hear that, yeah. Because I used to be the downfall and now I smoke bongs and I'm just like, wow, look at me saving all the weed.
Yeah.
Hey, Crazy Pot Mom, look. Add one.
Okay, cool beans. And I told you he'd make you change, didn't I?
Yeah. I changed my clothes. See? I even
I just
showered.
wanted to get you out of trouble before you even thought to get into it, but you didn't take my information.
I love you, friend. You're awesome.
I tried.
She don't listen.
No.
I know she does, not even to me, and I'm cute and lovable.
Yes, she is.
And I try to like throw my authority around as like, the dominant male in the house, and that just gets laughed at, as you can see.
I probably
So,
got through further than you did then.
You did. You did.
So hey, Fluffy, tell me about this pina.
And I'm telling you, I was just fucking vaping on that, and it really reminds me of the Hawaiian that I grow in a very big way. Like
I've
really
never
the
heard-
same profile when I was vaping on it. The smell profile after I ground it up. So I'm gonna throw it in a different grinder just to make sure it wasn't just my grinder smelling like my shit. But yeah,
Is it
it's
just called
fucking dude,
Pina?
it's knockout fucking delicious. Fucking Raider did a great job on that shit. And it's got me stuck on stupid. If you read anything I put in chat, apparently my fingers don't work and neither does my brain. So
Do you know who made it first?
that is Ethos Genetics.
Okay.
His Pina.
Is it an auto?
Well, you know what? I can't answer that. I forgot to read that far into it. I believe it was an auto, actually.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Dude, look, Johnny out there having a good time. Family and shit.
Hey, y'all remember Uncle Ronnie?
Uncle Ronnie.
Yes, we remember
Yeah.
Ronnie.
Yeah, when he invaded my basement with me, like the first or second episode, maybe third one.
Who
Well,
could
this-
forget
this is
Uncle
his
Ronnie?
This is his mom and sister. Rock on.
Hello. Thanks for making Uncle Ronnie.
My mother-in-law, like the Crocs. Her Raider, look at them Crocs.
Hey, wait, does she got him in 4-wheel? I just got to know if she's got him in 4-wheel drive.
Oh, they're in four-wheel drive all the time. They gotta be for her. I'm going up where I can bullshit with y'all.
Don't.
Hey,
That's
we got,
great.
we got Stony up in here too. He just jumped in.
Yeah, Stoney jumped in. What's up, Stoney?
What's up? Happy Friday.
Good
Rocker.
to see you. Where's the band?
I don't know. I got my girls tonight, so no band.
Right on.
Wow,
Right on.
wow, Rick's like throwing it down like, oh, you ain't got a band? Why the fuck are you here?
Hey,
Yeah, no
Jeez.
shit.
He's like,
I
if I had the power, I'd boot you.
Give me
Rick,
Damn,
that.
that-
Rick, I got the power. I got the power, Rick. I can do it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. So I got to share with everybody a most recent boomer moment.
Awesome.
So I was on Instagram and got to Indica's clip on your on the hoop house there. Beautiful job, man.
That's
And-
it.
So
Yeah.
anyway, it was, and then you had the music going with you tied in the music to it as well. I also watched another video on Instagram from the GML show, and he is in the process. He's setting up an enormous grow. He's from Vancouver Island up here in Canada, and he's got the anyway, it's a smaller license, and it's worth checking out. But anyway, he's growing in 1 gallon pots, and he's got like, I think 1,800 of them, and they're packed tightly together. And before the show, we were talking about volume, or not volume, but yeah. Well, I guess getting the most out of, should you grow big plants or little plants? And my opinion is, if you have an unlimited plant count, then grow the small plants. You only have to veg them for a short while, and you get that sea of green going, and you're going to get more turns. You're probably getting an extra turn a year.
Anyway, before he's got his automated watering system set up, he's watering by hand. Now, obviously, he's got employees, but what they're doing, they got a wand, and then they have a timer with a bell. So, and there's all these people in there, and they got the wand, and then they hear the bell, and they start watering, and then they hear the bell, then they go to the next one, and so on. And I'm watching this. Anyway, the kicker of this whole story is I was so stoned and I didn't realize that these videos are on a fucking loop. So I'm watching Indica's video walking through the down one side of the greenhouse and over and back up again and listening to the music. Well,
Just sitting there like, holy shit, how fucking big is this place?
And I kept watching and watching and watching, and
That's
finally
funny.
I went, "Fuck! I've seen this. It looks very similar." And I did the same thing when I was watching the GML video. They were fucking mean, and their water. So they go up 4, down 4, back up 4, and then next thing I know, they're back at the first 4 again. And again, I had to watch this like 3 or 4 times before I went, hey, this is the same goddamn shit. Anyway, that's my boomer story.
That's good. Rick, if you were an animal, what animal would you be today?
I am looking at the lake and thinking of fishing out there. And out there, we've got lingcod, and we have lake trout, and they get up to, well, they have been like over 50 pounds.
Yeah.
And we have rainbow trout, and we have kokanee, which is a landlocked salmon. And probably the most exciting fish that, well, I caught a lake trout one time, and that's
sure are
what I'd
pretty.
probably be.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can sure be pretty, lake trout, especially when they get big. They have that nice pattern on their side. So.
Yeah,
Isn't it only fun to be a fish until you get caught?
And they sure are fucking yummy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it only fun to be like a fish like that until you get caught?
Buddy the other day dropped by
well,
some fresh halibut. Oh my God.
I'm jealous. I had to go for cod. I couldn't get halibut down here.
Fresh halibut. I put it on the barbecue. It was unbelievable. Incredible.
Yeah, I saw you post that the first time you did it, and I was like, all right,
Oh.
I'm off. Off to the store I go.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, Uncle Rick.
it's
What you smoking on?
got the slurricane going tonight, and really enjoying that. But I've got to get into some of my my live resin before the night is out. Yeah. And boy, oh boy, I've had a busy couple of days. I got the irrigation system is like 99. Well, it's all the everything is in place, but I went to do a test today, and well, the timer fucked me up. I couldn't get the fucking timer going, so
I hate timers.
oh God, yeah. So I'm gonna have to read the instructions. Obviously, I got no choice. So we're gonna take a run at that again tomorrow. But in the meantime, I potted up from 1 gallon to my 5 gallons, and oh my God, well, I way over vegged them because I've been waiting for my to get my irrigation system set up. But my God, they were so root bound. Like I should have transplanted them like 2 weeks ago, but finally got around to it today. So.
Yeah, you'll
And
have that from time to time.
say honest, what's that?
So you'll have that from time to time.
Yeah. Overall, overall, I got this thing pretty much under control. But every now and then, you got to work a little harder.
Hey. Uncle Rick, real quick, I got something for you that probably help you out. Quit smoking weed.
That's not
Yeah,
proven to
like
solve
that's gonna
any
happen.
problems
Who's
whatsoever.
talking
Okay.
crazy? Who's
Yeah.
Like
talking
that's gonna
crazy?
happen.
Narc.
Hey, DP, we're gonna need you to go check on Stony. I think he had a stroke.
Yeah, something's up.
Here, you
Well,
guys.
Hey, that,
Hey, we
that,
need a
that weed he
background
has
check.
probably make you have a
Background
stroke.
check.
I mean, at
Hey,
this
that
point,
shit, that weed he grows will make you have a stroke. That shit right there, what the fuck? You might as well call it amnesia, the crippler, goddamn,
dementia coming for you.
everything.
So,
Hey, DP.
Yo.
DP. Yeah, I know you said that you may have to take off early, but I wanted to ask you on a recent show, you were talking about we were talking about finding cocaine and meth and what have you. And anyway, you were telling a story, and then you said that you went somewhere and had it tested.
Yeah, I just went to the smoke shop and bought a instant drug test kit, and I put some of the stuff in the water and dipped that in the water, and it just came back as one of those, and knew what it was.
Oh, really?
Knew I didn't want anything to do with it. Somebody else can enjoy it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
How much does it cost?
The test?
Yeah.
They range anywhere, you know what I mean? The little strip ones are only like $10-15.
Be quiet.
depends on how many panels you want.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
and
They can get pretty pricey and stuff. I just had a 5-strip.
I've seen $60 like I think it's 20 or 30 panel fucking drug test.
I just did
Hey,
the
man,
5
Johnny's
panel.
got the real questions going on here. What are you
what
trying to test, Uncle Rick? What are we trying to throw down the pipe here, buddy?
no,
I might come visit.
a little bit. You want
You don't want to come over, Johnny. You don't want it.
Well, it's all right.
You're better off. Just keep growing your weed, Johnny. Keep growing the weed. So indica.
Uncle Rick's got a nice property. It'd be a nice vacation. What do we need a test for? I'll bring 2.
no.
Nice.
No.
Your own, I guess.
Life of a field trip.
Okay,
Hey,
so
go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say indica. Since we don't get you, you want to do your wonderful introduction and then tell us what you're smoking on, man?
Yes.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Hey guys, I first want to say I'm fucking pumped to be here tonight with all you. I missed all my brothers, all my Caribou brothers. Cheers everybody, and cheers everybody in chat joining us. I see we got 24 people in chat. Go hit that thumbs up for us. Thanks for coming to kick it on Friday night shit show with us. And yeah, I'm just pumped to be here. You know, me and Mrs. B been busy as hell with the indoor, outdoor gardens. Got a lot of shit going on, but positive and plus. But yeah, and I'm smoking on some key lime kush, man, that we harvested. So and yeah, so yeah, cheers everybody. So
I gotta dip out, fellas. Indica's awesome seeing you. Everybody's
brother,
awesome
man.
y'all here. Stony, glad you were able to jump on. We got some cool news. The fellows over at Unit Farm LED, you can find them they sell their products over on Amazon, lights and stuff like that. They gave us a promo code. You can use the code, it was the Boof Crew. Just use Boof Crew, and you can get 10% off their products. Rock on.
That's
Everybody
awesome.
have a good night.
Forget that code.
That is so awesome, man.
That code.
Hey,
Tell that dude, rock on, man.
Yeah, they go all the way. I was just looking up a little bit more of their products. They're similar to, like the Spider Farmers and stuff like that, the quantum boards. They go all the way up.
And that's what you're using, right?
Me?
That's what I'm
Yeah.
using.
That's what you're using. Okay.
Hell yeah. All right, well, y'all have a good night. Everybody, move on.
EP, later.
Hey,
Talk to you
before
tomorrow.
Before you completely roll out, could you link it in chat for everybody? Just before you just roll out, if you got a moment,
Yeah.
since you got that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Do the man.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You're not going to shut off the show, are you?
What's that?
You're not going to shut the show off again.
I'm the host.
Yeah, I'm not the host. They learned the first time with that.
Caribou left me in charge to make sure that all you guys have a hell of a annoying time.
Yeah.
So
You need to drive me
Alright.
crazy.
Yeah.
Just say drive me crazy.
drive him crazy. Yeah, drive him crazy.
That's what I'm here to do for you.
Thanks.
Wingman of mayhem.
Caribou's here though. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's driving.
He is like a fucking bird of prey.
Yeah, he
floating
is.
above, watching, waiting for someone to fuck up.
He's giving us the finger. So, Indica, that was what you grew? That bud you were showing?
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was the.
You want to show that again? Because I can put you on.
That's the
like-
Keelan Kush,
I
man.
can put you on big screen here so we can
Look
see
at
it.
this shit. The second the guy's got a fucking little bit of power, it's like, hey,
Dude,
come on,
shut
go
up.
do it, man. I'm gonna show you.
Shut
how
up
to be
before I
the big
mute
guy.
you, all right?
No, all I see is you and a cat.
Yeah, it's speaker view.
I see it.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna
Indica,
shove that.
Indica, you got to talk, man.
No, yeah. So yeah, this is Keelan Kush, man. Cashew Seeds, man. Huge shout out to Cashew Seeds, dude. This shit's fire. This is definitely my go-to. I gotta say, it's real fucking fuely. It's gassy, very very sticky. So yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I couldn't let it go another day in the dry tent, but I know we're supposed to get some high fucking temps, man. So it's been a battle down in the basement, man, even running ACs and shit. So I just, with these heats that we've been having.
The humidity, yeah, we've been getting on this
Yeah,
side.
I mean, we hit fucking one day, I think it was last week, dude. It hit 126 in that greenhouse, man. I mean, I was like, holy shit. The plants loved it though. They took it, man. They did
Yeah.
stretch a little bit more than I wanted them to, but that's okay. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, that was just they didn't show any fucking stress, man. Nothing. I was shocked. So
Well, my next order is gonna be Dab Frog. Does that seem legitimate? Is that okay with everybody? All right. If anybody wants to
Started
talk,
doing
yeah.
that. Let's do this shit.
I didn't have to ask. Thank you, brother.
Oh, we got 420 acres smoke shop wanting to come in. Do we let him in?
No, he hasn't talked to anybody all day. Screw that
No,
guy.
I talked to him
He's
earlier.
ignoring
I talked to him earlier.
Let him in the
Hey,
damn.
All right.
Make him sit for 5 minutes. We're not talking to any of us today. Make him sit for 5 minutes.
He should be able to hear you. He might be able to hear you.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Rod, stay on there. 5 minutes and you can get in.
40
Smoke a couple
acres. Hey,
dabs.
we're talking to 40 acres right now.
Yes, 40 acre.
Too late. I'm already in.
God,
Yeah, I let him in.
40 acres.
He promised me things, man, and
Oh,
stuff.
so I wouldn't wait 5 minutes.
Don't let fucking Prophet trick you.
Just mute him for a couple of minutes to make Sweet Johnny happy.
No, I can't.
Hey, how we doing tonight?
Hey,
That's
I'm
just
happy
too
just
bad.
knowing I'm happy knowing he's okay. I've been worried about him. I ain't heard from him all day.
He popped in this morning, man.
I
We
posted
both
it.
did.
That was too
Johnny was
early.
worried, man. That's all that matters, right? Get off
Yeah,
his nuts. He can worry about
I'm
it, guys.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get stressed. You seen me asking about Hurt, and you seen me asking about Raider. They were slow to show up. I even asked about Fluff today, I think.
Listen, I try to keep you up to speed with everything that's going on that I know about, so you don't worry when these guys aren't answering. You know, like I'm trying.
We are the biggest
you've been
dysfunctional
slipping
family
lately.
anybody's ever seen. You know that?
You've been slipping
Yeah, but we're
lately,
fucking
Prophet.
awesome though.
Dude, I've been working, so it's not like I'm like on the thing
That's
all
why
fucking
you're
day.
slipping. That's why you're slipping. Quit your
You know
job,
what?
make White
I'm-
Widow and Black Widow work, and quit your job and stay home and take care of the plants.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you.
I will. And
Oh,
keep you
Johnny, you
and
need
keep,
to talk
take
to
care of
my
the
wife while
plants
you're
and
at it.
keep him posted as to what the fuck's going on in this dysfunctional
hey.
family.
Hey, I talked you into putting shit outside, and how's that working? Now get them 2 women working, and you
How?
stay home and grow.
I thought I grew. I'm
Well,
a
that
college
Robin's talking to
student.
you like
Fuck
that.
you.
Get them two women
Hey,
working.
you go to college during the day and you can work at night. Perfect.
Oh man, I remember when my wife was
Am I
going to
allowed to
college.
work
It was
at night?
awesome because I was banging a college girl. That was cool. That was a long time ago.
Oh my God, I'm bringing back bad memories.
Oh no, those are good memories, man. I was such a clusterfuck back then. It was great. I was barely an adult. I could barely keep shit together. Fucking miss those days.
Back in the days when folks could actually get a college girl, eh?
To us on.
I have a college girl. I mean, granted, she went back to college, but I mean, does that count?
Well,
Yeah,
that's,
we'll do that one.
that's how mine did it too, right?
Okay, so cool. Yeah, shit. I might be doing. I might have two.
Is she confused?
One's in law school and one's in medical school.
See, soon I'll be able to retire.
Well, son of a bitch, that ain't no fucking shit. Well,
hey,
probably
y'all
not
know
just to be
I was-
paying for it all.
Y'all know I was just joking when I said put them women to work, don't you?
Yeah, I tried. I mean, I was going to use you as backup, but I mean, that doesn't get me any farther.
Just grow more.
Yes, sir. This guy's he's got gems today. Get the women to work, grow more
He's
weed.
dropping fucking knowledge bombs. left and right.
Where's my notebook? Oh, wait,
If you have
we're
not
recording.
figured out, if you have not figured out the fucking meaning of life by now, you ain't gonna get it, man.
Well, I mean,
Ask me about it. I'll tell you.
That's-
It's all about growing.
I learned this from Johnny like fucking 6 months ago, what the meaning of life was.
42.
42.
What's the meaning?
The number is 42, man. That's it. It's the answer to life, everything, and life
The universe,
and everything
life,
in the
and
universe.
everything.
Yeah,
The
it's
birds,
the ultimate.
the
The ultimate answer.
This bee's 42.
Just make sure you bring your bath towel.
Hey, I'm 22. Leave me alone.
48. Oh, wait.
Shut up, Sam. Why'd you bust
I
me
think
out?
it's one of those like not many roads.
I'm actually 42 as well, but wow,
I'm
yeah,
not 42.
wow, bees, you slammed them real hard.
I'm 48. Thank you. I'm 48. Thank you.
Don't worry, Johnny. When I talk to you, I feel like I'm talking to a 25 or a 30-year-old.
Yeah, seriously, me too.
Hey, keep it real, motherfuckers. That's how you stay young. I didn't
No,
have kids till I should have been a grandpa.
Do you hear the stuff that comes out of my mouth? I think I'm like 14, 15. Like, come on.
His son tells him to watch his mouth.
At best.
Hey, if
At
you guys
best,
want to know
thank
the
you.
truth, if you guys want to know the truth, sometimes I get nervous and scared when we're talking.
Oh, Johnny, but everybody loves you so much.
Right?
Hey, Fluff, I want to tell you thank you. You made me feel good today. When you
Why?
said that
Right now.
I'm the happy you.
Aww.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I've never seen Fluffy frown ever. What are you talking about?
Me neither,
Happy
so I don't
fucking
know what he's
mother of
talking
you.
about.
Look at him. Even when his face is dark, you can see the smile on his face because his cheeks.
Yeah.
He does
One
have
of these days,
permagrim.
one of these days, I should probably fix the fucking lighting down here. You
It's
know,
so
I kind of look
dramatic.
like
I love
weird
it.
and shit. You like that?
Yeah.
Hey,
I just watched
hey.
The Mummy, like the original, the one from 1932 the other day.
Oh,
so
jeez.
good.
I would like to put a disclaimer out here to the chat. Anybody who's watching for their first time or their second or third, go back and look at all the shows, and you find one where you don't see Fluffkins sitting there laughing for at least 5 minutes straight. And if you find one, I will give you a quarter pound.
Oh, shit.
I know what I'm doing.
Challenge accepted.
I know what I'm doing.
Find one.
I know.
You're not gonna
Wait.
find one.
Wait. If I can piss him off tonight, does that count?
No.
How many quarter pounds?
It don't
are there?
matter. He's probably smiled for or laughed for 5 minutes straight already somewhere along the line.
He's
Probably
still laughing.
now.
He's still
You
laughing.
fuckers crack me up. That's why I keep
And I
you
got
guys
an even
around
better
because you're
one.
ridiculous.
If you find one where you don't, that Uncle Rick ain't nodding out, show me.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, I might
Hey,
know.
wait,
You don't want
now,
to put.
you gotta be
This is what
careful with
happens
that
when you
one,
put
Johnny.
me
I
and
do
Johnny in the
remember
same
one
room. You know that? I told you guys. You put me and Johnny in the same room. It's gonna be a bad thing.
No, it'll be good. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun, but you know.
I just might have to leave.
Hey,
so I don't get offended.
Drop it. Let's get this Vegas
Who's getting
trip going.
You're gonna go to Vegas? Well, we're gonna need a red car with no top.
Those guys might end up by the end of
And a
the
suitcase full of drugs.
You need to be armed to the teeth.
Armed to the teeth.
Yes.
But we can't stop here because it's backcountry.
Hey, y'all know my favorite movie is Fear and Loathing of Las
My
Vegas.
son's named after Hunter S. Thompson.
Hunter S. Thompson, Prophet.
Backcountry.
Check it out. It's right there.
Hunter.
If only I could see.
Hey, Sam, clean your glasses because I was squinting too. Anyway, somebody else. Who's up? What do you got to say, Caribou?
Yeah, Caribou, what do you got to say?
He's looking spiffy.
Fuck, it's your show.
Well, I know, but I'm a slacker. That's why I got to get Prophet to carry all the slack around here, because I'm just too busy being lazy. So right now
Like
I'm
your
on
style.
What's that, Tom?
Wasn't me.
I said I like your
You
style.
sound like one of my women.
Okay, well, so anyways, right now, you guys have seen this lake lots of times before on Friday nights. Various ice, snow, whatever. It kind of seems to be not a little over the halfway point. I'm on my way to my parents' place. I got those freak show F2s that I'm working on, so those are going to get harvested probably tonight or first thing in the morning, and all those freak show crosses. That's what I've got going on. We're going to try and take those plants instead of just cutting them. We're going to try and re-veg them. They've been re-vegging since the last time I was there inside the tent, about 4 weeks. So hopefully some of them will have some nice shoots coming off of them. We'll throw those outside in the yard, and then hopefully I'll come back in about a month and a half, and there'll be some nice clones for me to be able to cut off there.
Sweet.
I think that might be
very nice.
Most of the exciting stuff I got going on. So Hurton, I'll see. I imagine he's probably in the live chat. Hurton Albertan, we love you, brother. I'll see you next weekend in Hinton, and you'll probably get some freak show cross buds with just chock full of seeds. So see how that works, man.
Oh, that is exciting. He is like
That's so
flipping
fucking
out right
cool.
now. I can't even see the chat, but if I was him, I'd be flipping out.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a bunch of those. Crazy Pop Mom. I'll get some down to you too. That was kind of one of the reasons why it took so long to get your package. I was kind of waiting and hoping that the timeline would work out. But I think
She's
you'll be
giddy.
quite happy with genetics that you're gonna have showing up. And yeah, I'll just because the mail system allows us to send more than one piece of mail to a person throughout their lifetimes, right? So
That's a good thing, right?
Caribou, is that the lake you dropped your phone in once upon a time?
Nope. That lake was actually right by my house. I go to that lake all the time to take the dog for a swim or whatever. This one is about, let's say, 2.5 hours from my place. And it seems like about the right spot. We keep running by here about every time the show is about to start. So, let the kids out, stretch their legs, lets me smoke a joint or sometimes 3 or 4. Let the girlfriend get out of the car so she doesn't have to listen to my fucking music for a little bit, at least 5 minutes. And then, but it's even worse right now because she's listening to you guys because people watch the chat. I've actually been here for the whole time. I've just had my camera shut off so I don't have to pay for the data streaming. And so she's been listening to you guys. And in the pre-show, before I hit the stream to go live on YouTube, we had Johnny in the background with his kids running around, and every once in a while, kids are making kid noises. It's what they do, right? They're not doing nothing wrong. But you get a shriek coming through the Bluetooth stereo, and see the girlfriend's kind of cringe and grab the ears a little bit. So I was like, well, fucking, what am I gonna do about that? And shut the Bluetooth off so I can just listen to you guys on my phone. And it's like, well, fuck, now I can barely hear you guys, and that sucks. So she's got her headphones on now, so it's all good, Johnny. You can let your kids shriek all you want, brother.
I don't think they're his. They're just kids.
Yeah, I think that was an unfortunate circumstance those couple times.
Oh, is that what that was? Well, that's
Yeah,
okay.
they're just like resident kids.
He can take credit.
Yeah,
for 'em. I don't-
and throwing bricks at him apparently wasn't an option.
Oh, well, that's bullshit. Why not?
I thought they were screaming because he was throwing bricks.
When was the last time you got stabbed, dude?
Well,
right before I left the house.
Been on all show, man, so I'm gonna have to try to catch up.
Well, we did one
Yeah, you
dab.
are,
I
so
called
I
it
heard.
out. But since you're here, you want to do your promo, man?
Yeah. Well, I'm whipping out the peak right now so I can take a dab.
Oh, okay. Well, once you're ready.
But yeah, for whoever's tune in. We're running that Puffco Peak giveaway still all the way through till 7/10. All you have to do is log on to Instagram, go to my 40 Acre Smoke Shop page, tag 2 people you know on the Puffco giveaway post, which is that logo right there behind me. Follow Caribou Heart on Instagram, Cannabuzz. And if you are a paid Patreon or you join Patreon for Caribou Heart, somebody should post the links there for him. You could get an extra entry in the giveaway, and the giveaway will be announced on 7/10. If you don't dab or you don't want the peak, we'll give you the option of getting the magical butter machine, some silicone molds, and whatever else it comes with.
That's wicked cool, you man. Raider, you want to throw those links up for us, buddy? Or Hurtin, if you guys want to battle it out. You guys are really good at that, which is why we love you.
Yeah, let them both post them up about every 30 seconds in the chat. That would be even better. Make it
Oh,
big, have it automatically just post itself every once in a while. Hopefully, like I'm without my computer and stuff where I'd normally edit the info into the description. I'll try and do that when I get back Sunday night or Monday morning, Mr. Odds. 40 acres. I mean, dumbass I am.
On the good note is we signed up to get the FloraFlex account. We got approved for that today.
Ooh, very
So
nice.
start carrying some FloraFlex products.
So what will you be carrying?
What will I be carrying?
Yeah.
Pretty much their full line, just at a small scale, you know, to fit my customers' needs. And it's new to me, so I don't know how fast their turnaround time is on delivery, or if they're doing drop ship. If I do get bigger customers and stuff that I need to cater to, then maybe I could do a drop ship.
Yeah. I was asking because that's my my watering system is FloraFlex. Well, all the manifolds and all that, and I'm considering going to the FloraFlex dry nutrients as well.
Oh, I'm not even familiar with their line of nutrients. I know they have a wet nutrient, right? A liquid, a B plus or B2 or something like that.
I'm only familiar with the dry.
Oh wow!
Apparently, and ironically, the dry nutrients, the powdered nutrients, are more water soluble than the wet, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess when you mix it up properly, I want something, of course, that I can put through my lines and not plug them up.
That's what I use is soluble.
Yeah.
That's always what I use.
Right. Yeah. So I'm looking at switching to that and forgot where I was going with that, but
You don't want to get anything clogged up in your lines, and you're talking about how the liquid nutrients.
Yeah. And the other thing is apparently it's cheaper, considerably cheaper, because you're not paying for all that shipping for all that water that you're shipping all over the country. So it works out better that way.
A more excuse me, a more concentrated solution, huh? Sorry. It's more of a concentrated solution, huh?
Well, the powder, I'm just looking into it right now, but so I haven't really looked at the portions. But of course, whenever I mix my nutrients, I'm more importantly I'm shooting for a proper TDS. Times when I'm only feeding at maybe 600 or 800 parts per million, and other times I'm 1400.
I think we should.
The powdered newts run about 1/4 to, well, one, sometimes depending on the nutrient line, could be 1/16 to 1/8 to even like maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon per gallon ratio, depending on the line, you know. So like raw is a known soluble line, and they run at 1/8 to about, you know, 1/16 to 1/8 per gallon of water. So, you know, if you're gonna buy that shit, buy it in the big bags, because the 2-ounce bag will cost you 20, a 4-ounce bag it costs you like 25, 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can afford the fucking bucket, get the bucket to what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how that shit works. Like, the smaller bags are so not worth it, and they won't even last you nearly a run, and just spend the extra $10 and you'll get 4 times as much.
Rick, have you thought about running jacks if you were going to make the switch to powders?
Quite frankly, I looked into it. I don't know how well it's distributed in Canada. I think Amazon carries some of it, but maybe not everything I need. I'm gonna give that a serious look before I make my decision.
Because didn't Sequence say he runs a something like, figured it out to like 4 cents a liter or something like that he runs?
Yeah, and I know other growers that they swear by Jack, but it's it's like a good product and cheap, but they cater more to the agriculture industry rather than.
I noticed the food website's super informative, and they have all the breakdown for all the additives, your recipe, and your schedule and everything for all their additives, for if you're doing a 4-pot or an 8-pot or everything. They like a blind, dumb, deaf guy could grow. They make it so easy that shit, dude, if you fail, you can't read.
And what product was that? Is that the
Floraflex website? Yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
What's going on, Sprocket? What you smoking on over there?
Loving life. How we doing?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Hey, family. Good to see you, man.
Doing well. This is some strawberry cough from a local cat. Am I muted?
No, we got you.
You're good. Yep, little strawberry cough.
Very nice. What you got going on this weekend, man?
Loving life. Just trying to get the veg room done. I got dude, I had, I don't know, maybe 15 diodes go out on the 660 in the flower room. So
dude, seriously, that sucks.
Over the lights, dude, or over the plants today, I had to pull it down dolo all by myself and get it back up. And man, I fucking fought that thing up. And as soon as I got it clipped on, I was like, my arms were shaking and shit. I had to fold it up and get it up one arm and clip it. And I get it up and I go to fold it out. No, I put it on the wrong clip. I had to do it again. Son of a bitch.
That always the way that shit goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn, dude, that sucks. You got those diodes going. That fucking 660 or the what'd you say, the 600 or the 550?
Yeah, no, it's a 660. It's a local Michigan company.
Yeah.
That makes them. My uncle had picked up like 5 of them last year before we were even going. And I was real bummed out when I saw that he got them, because I was planning on getting all the lights myself, you know? Like, I don't want nobody picking the lights for my grow. And I was like, son of a bitch. But they're fire. They're too much. They're too much for the for veg. I don't think we got over 60%. When I did, I got burned. So I mean, they're burly, but and the company was good. I sent them a picture, and they must have the issue because they were like, "Oh yeah, just bring it in. We'll swap it out, give you a new one."
Hey, at least they're easy to work with too, man. That makes a big difference. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely good, man, when those companies will work with you like that. You know, and fucking back their product instead of just being assholes about it. Who's up? What's going on, bees?
Nice and new.
I'm just.
That's gonna be pretty sweet. Let's see if I can flip this around.
Who?
How do I do that? Fucking tech-tarded as fuck.
He's all frozen and stuff. His video's froze.
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit! Is it really?
Yeah.
Dumbass shit. All right, well, move on.
Yeah, now there's no video. No, there's no picture at all that I can see.
We can hear you though.
Fucking Johnny over there fucking grooving, man.
There he is.
I think if you touch the screen, it may give you an option there to reverse the picture.
Yeah, touch it, Rick. I'll reverse it for you.
Rick, touch it.
It does reverse it.
Is anybody?
I think that's what he was trying to do.
Ricky suddenly so tech savvy? All of a sudden he knows all about the Zoom.
Sometimes, there he is. Bussy. Sometimes it might knock him off.
Hey, Johnny's really good to get fucked up and fucking accidentally figuring out how shit works.
It's because
that's how it works, ain't it?
He pushes buttons.
You know,
Right.
Uncle Rick takes about 5-10 minutes. I just got to get buzzed and figure it out.
That's how you play. I bet you play Mortal Kombat like that. You're like
Button master.
Yeah, he knows all the fatalities.
That's a combo, man.
Hey, look at this. Look at this. I got grandma, my mother-in-law, my wife. We're sitting out on the porch of the hotel party, and we got people going by. I keep telling them, stop on down and visit if you feel like it.
Dude, I don't know how many people would actually walk up on your porch if they didn't know you.
Guys, imagine being fucking Johnny's neighbor. I bet that is the fucking best.
Hell yeah.
No. Right now we're at the hotel room, so people are going to their rooms. And I keep telling them.
I'm talking about the motherfuckers who are crazy enough to stay living by you. I bet them motherfuckers got some shit. I bet they are never bored.
No.
Their grass is dead.
I know the one outside.
His plants have sucked up all the nutrients in like the 3 yards surrounding.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to have a cookout for the Caribou crew at my house sometime because my backyard is. You won't want to leave. It's paradise. You think we're being too loud? It really is. You're loud.
You could be loud. You could be.
It's only 9 o'clock, I think. We're good.
I think it's later. I'll whisper with you.
Sam, we don't whisper till later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Welcome. We have someone new.
No, we don't. I remember those hairy armpits.
I know.
He kicked them out.
Hairy pits anywhere.
Prophet's got power right now, man.
Got something.
I
He
feel like
can maybe sit over here.
I feel like Jim Carrey in that movie with Almighty when he finds it out. It's just like bam, you know.
And when it's all the skirts going.
Yeah. What do you smoke? What are you smoking, Crazy Pot Mom? I like bugging her while she's trying to take. Oh, still grape ape.
Yeah, grape ape.
Yep. I'm catching up.
You know, every time we're on this show, I wonder if Prophet remembers he's on this show.
I'm catching up. That's why I was like, oh wait, yeah, I remember now.
Sometimes. Like we're the only ones listening to what he's saying.
Wow.
Hey, does that train like shake everything in your house when it goes by?
No, I'm just just far enough away for it not to do that, unless the wind's blowing right, and then holy fuck, it's in the backyard.
I used to live like close enough, probably by the sounds of it, about as close as you were, but they weren't allowed to honk through our area. But man, when them fuckers come steamrolling through, boy, you knew.
They hit a kid a few years back. They honk, they honk, they honk, they honk, and they honk like motherfuckers now. You drag a kid a lot of ways, you start fucking paying attention to that shit when you're in our area now, or we will hunt you down. Yeah, we weren't fucking impressed with that shit. Like, we don't even care if the kids were on the freaking track. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Louisiana doesn't have the
they
bar.
had no tolerance whatsoever for that shit. So, yeah,
Yeah.
now it's a little nuts. It used to just be when they got somewhere near a street, right? Now it's just like 95 miles down the road. They're like, okay, let's start now because, we got to let them know. And they do that through the whole town now.
I'm glad this is lit. That's a bummer.
Do you live on the good side of the tracks or the wrong side?
Anywhere near the tracks is the wrong side.
Right on.
Hey, can I
I
interrupt
used to
for a
live
second?
in my backyard, so it's better now.
Does everyone see that picture that Dave has?
Yeah, I was like, I was admiring Dave's picture
I knew
there.
that was Dave's
Can I
picture, and
interrupt
I'm
for
not
just one
even
quick
in that
second?
club.
Nope. Don't let him do it. Everybody, just keep talking. Profit.
Can I interrupt
Take
for
it
one
away.
quick
Hurry,
second,
go.
Sam?
No, hurry, take it. Somebody
Yeah.
take it. Run, go.
Okay, I just want to say I love you, Dave.
Oh, man, this is the Prophet's mom.
Look.
My dog learned this from Prophet's mom.
Oh, you
That's
can't
a
read
lot
the
of
bottom.
balls.
You can't read it when I zoom
That's-
in on you. That sucks.
My dog.
It just says my dog. Yeah. Learned this from Prophet's mom. That's awesome.
Oh, it says learned. But that's
Listen.
what your name is.
Listen, if that dog truly learned from my mom, there'd be a lot more balls in that dog's mouth.
Well, I mean, it's got to start somewhere.
That's
You
true.
only fit so many in your mouth at once, man.
Practice,
Yeah, I mean,
practice, practice.
You got to start somewhere.
If you're talking cumulative, yes, she definitely has the numbers over this.
Oh.
Who's gonna spin the wheel if you're in here?
Well, that motherfucker's got to pay, man. People got to pay and shit.
Straight up.
Oh my god!
I'm waiting for Van Mike over there, man.
We
Yeah,
got
I
to
won't
make
spin that
some
wheel
money.
until they pay.
What are you smoking on, Dave?
I got some dog stomper right here. I didn't even pack it yet. I haven't even smoked since I got out of work.
Stomper?
Ooh.
That's
Yes,
kind of
yes.
interesting sounding.
And Ganja, welcome. What are you smoking on, man? You want to share what you're chiefing over there?
Cushman's and Double Dragon. Double Dragon.
Nice.
Just a little bit of everything, and then some Clementine that I just got. A little for terps.
I'll be right back, guys.
Ganja, Ganja, I saw you, I don't know, a little while ago. I think it was on Embracing Organics. Well, I didn't see you. Well, you were wearing, I guess you were wearing a GoPro camera, and it was dark out, and you were riding your bike. Oh my God, so hilarious. Because as the street lights were, as you were riding to the street lights, it got, brighter, and then darker, and then got to the next street light, and on and on and on it went. And then you got to a park or something, smoked a joint, turned around, and went fucking back. That was great, man.
You got to offer a visual, right? I could take you guys on a bike ride if you want to see the moon. Moon's great here.
Love to, man.
Everywhere.
Oh shit!
Last night I went to a reggae show. I put some of the videos on my IG, but a reggae show on the beach. Well, it was at a estate, like on the. It was a lawn on the water, basically. Great view of the Atlantic Ocean. They were playing right there, so the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean was pretty beautiful. It's that time of year. I mean, we suffer all freaking year. I mean, same with Prophet. He knows. Suffer all year round just for those couple months of summer weather. And then complain about how hot it is.
Sounds right.
Shit, man, we suffer all year round to get like 3 months of cool weather. Not even.
That's more my style. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come on down, man.
Although it was 118 in Siberia, like last week.
We're dealing with some
118.
That's a dry heat too, though. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but still, that's got to be like
at over
being out on a
110
furnace.
fucking degrees, it's still fucking hot. I don't give a shit how dry it is.
In
That
the
bullshit
Arctic
argument
Circle.
can eat an ass.
Yeah.
90 could be hot if you're in Louisiana. 100%.
Oh man, he loves hitting that mute on her. One of these days, he's gonna like, shut up, woman.
I wasn't hitting the mute on her. I wanted
Yes,
to eat
he
this.
was.
I wanted to eat
Yeah,
this
he was.
cracker, and I was being considerate.
You weren't eating a cracker though. You were over there yelling at your old lady. We saw you. Don't even try.
I was getting yelled at by my old lady. All right.
No. Y'all know me better. Have I yelled at Prophet yet?
Yeah, all the time. We hear it all the time. Hey, Kingfisher was wondering what Cushman's, you know?
Wait, well.
Yes. Okay.
That was for, I think that's for ganja, right? That was
Yeah,
smoking
for
on the-
ganja.
If he knows which ones.
Yep.
Are you happy now that I fixed it?
Or if you want to. Hey, can I ask
Yes.
a question?
Yes.
Very happy.
Much better, Dave.
Hey,
Johnny,
Flop,
you can ask anything.
can
What's
I
up,
ask
buddy?
a question?
Yes.
Who's in charge of the dab frog? Because it feels like it's been a long time.
Dude, we only been on the
man.
show for an hour.
And there's
And we
only
already,
been
and
one
we
dab.
done
I know.
two. We done 2 dabs already. If you want.
I know, but it feels like a third
Feels
one.
like it's been forever, and we should do it again, huh?
Okay.
I think we should do one. I think we should do one for Hurtin. He had his feelings hurt today.
He didn't have his feelings hurt.
We need a
Hey.
hurtin' dab.
Do one for Hurtin.
We're gonna do a dab for butt hurting.
Before I left the lake.
Oh no, what's up? You sounded all robot-y and shit.
He's being drowned in a lake, I think.
Can't get my dabs open.
Yeah, I went in the grow and I couldn't hear the speaker at all with my fans even lower. I don't even know if I'm getting Wi-Fi in there either.
That was a little choppy in there.
Yeah, the video was, huh?
Yeah, just a little bit.
I figured it would be.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Well, it's a sealed metal box, you know. It's supposed to be a
Yeah.
cooler. Here, let's see. So I barely get the Pulse Pro and the Wise cameras to work out of there, but I do. I got AT&T coming on the 1st. There's a body shop that's attached to this. I've known these guys for like 30 years, and he's actually moving out, and we're getting the whole building. We're working on a 150 or 300 license, but I'm content staying a caretaker myself. I'd rather not deal with the metrics and the tags and all that. But I will. I think it'll be fun. So I'm on board if that's what they're going to do. But so now I got to get the internet over here and bump it up anyways, because I want all that, like Mr. Cool. I got the second Mr. Cool for the veg room, and all that I got to run on Wi-Fi if I want to control it from my phone. So.
That's badass. I think I'd be with you though, man. I think I'd try to stay caregiver as long as I could, so I didn't
Yeah.
have to deal with all the bullshit that comes along with the rest.
Yeah, exactly. And I told him, I was like, look, I'll help you set up. I'll help you get your SOPs and all that in order. And then I'm out. You know, I don't want that. I don't want it to become a job.
Right.
Yeah. So, but right now we just got the 2. As soon as I can fill that, here, let me show you guys this. It's my cousin who I grew up with, and he's been my best friend my whole life. He's an engineer, and he ordered this, and he ordered the extension so that as soon as we want to build over here, we can just, this wall will slide in, and we get some roof pieces, and boom, we got a 10 by 20.
I'm gonna take off. I'll see you guys later.
That's wicked cool.
Later, Bees, man.
Love you,
Bees.
Hi, Bees.
We'll talk to you.
That family, that's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Super badass.
So we're gonna run the little, I'm gonna run that little guy right here with the like the 2 and 4 inch pots. And then over here in the corner, we'll run that R spec for just autos. I seen Gas Reaper Genetics was talking about pulling down like 3 pounds every 70 days with 6 autos. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay, I can jive with those numbers. You know, I can give up a corner of my veg for that.
Fucking A, right, dude.
We're gonna do that over there. Then the B spec will be over in this 6x6 area, getting all the big gals ready. And then we got the clone rack, which I could plug in, but I just did this plastic and I still got to cut the outlet out. It's a pain in the ass, dude. And I'm like, I just haven't wanted to do it yet. But somebody told me this Polywall. I had never heard of it. My cousin, do you guys watch Med Grower 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. His dude's name Wayne too, and that's my cousin's name Wayne. So I'm like, hey, I got a Wayne too. He's the shit. But he's designed all the light racks and all.
Hey, that's that poly board. Is that kind of like that like wall paneling? That almost like you would use in like a bathroom. Is that kind of like that same stuff?
You know, I don't know if they use it for maybe shower walls or I don't know. I know, yeah, it's supposed to be a cheap wall, basically. It says protect walls from moisture and abuse.
What do they cost? How much are they?
About $25 a sheet, I think.
And what's that 4x8?
Sorry, the wife.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
That stuff's pretty hardy too, right? Like you wouldn't be replacing that a bunch. You can just wipe that down, clean it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's pretty it seems pretty thick. It's definitely hard to cut, but it's real thin. It wasn't fun to work with at all. Like it just folds over. It was hard to see if I can show you. It was cool because you could taco it and put it in the room. But other than that, it was kind of hard. That's why I put screws in the top because I didn't want it sliding down while the glue was setting. But we got two layers of this behind this in there. So it should work. Here's one of those 660s. Thing's pretty bad arse. But this is the one that blew out. Only these 2 sections here blew out. It's the weirdest thing. But like I said, they must have known about it.
Yeah, but we were saying, it's nice to work with a company like that who, they're not hard to work with. You're just like, yeah, we got you. That's fucking awesome of them.
That's the only light they make, though. I was hoping, and I was like, okay, when's the next gen coming? And they're like, oh, we're just doing this one. And I'm like, oh, okay, because they're like some LED light company. I'm like, yeah, I think I want to start a relationship with HLG. For sure.
How far do they recommend you have the light from the canopy?
They said about 24. I was running 22, I think, when it was in the tent in the veg room. I don't know if any of you guys follow my channel or seen that, but we had a tent in here originally. It was a 8x8 crammed in there because we hadn't done anything else. We hadn't built out this old shop, dude. I used to do metal work in this shop 30 years ago. Like I worked with my uncle since I was a young teen, and I've got countless metal slivers and sets of black boogers and other shit in here, building
Are you talking my language now?
concrete burial vaults and all types. My uncle bought when Ryder trucks, they do the car carriers, you know, they used to, and they had a whole fleet of them. While they went out of business, kind of, or ixnayed that part, and he bought like 300 of them, and we sat in the backyard here just cutting them up like for a summer, just cutting all the hydraulics off of them and parting them out, and selling scrap down the road. It was crazy, but yeah. So we hadn't done anything. This place is pretty dirty all the way up to the rafters. And I've slowly been scrubbing everything in here and repainting and all that shit. But with construction, it's hard. And so we just threw a tent in there to make sure the bugs weren't going to be an issue. And it was a little more sequestered, you know. And I was like, dude, we got to get this thing the fuck out of here when this when this run's done. Get these out, empty it out, give me some room, give me a real nursery. This is ridiculous.
And those rooms are sealed?
It got us going, you know, at least we got, they're about to be, yeah. This one I got to do.
Yeah, I'd say that room's pretty well sealed.
Yeah.
Can't
even
hear
on
you.
the
Sorry.
even on the Matrix is interrupted, we can totally see
So
it.
we're gonna shut her off. I got the CO2. I got the
Pretty sweet.
CO2 line in there, and then we're gonna keep this like a T. I'm gonna keep a T in here so that I can either. Yeah. All right. I get closer to my Wi-Fi. That's how that works. All right. Well, yeah. I don't want to take over.
Oh, dude, that's bitching, man. That's fucking cool little walkthrough of all that. Yeah, and a lot of good ideas. Like, it gives me a lot of good ideas seeing what other people do with their rooms. So
yeah,
thanks for the walkthrough, man. That was awesome.
That's a nice looking dehumidifier that
Yeah.
end. And what size is that? How many pints? Is that?
130, I think. So it'll take care of that 10 by 10 flower room, no problem.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm having a hard time keeping the humidity up in there, which surprised the shit out of me. I never ran a sealed room, and when I did, I'm like, oh, this will be butter. You know, I'm not clearing the room once a minute or twice a minute. And no, it's still, I think it's the Mr. Cool grabs it, evaporates it. But it's hard as heck to keep 60% in there, which I thought was kind of ridiculous. And we got the fogger. I call it the fogger. It's the 75 pint. What is it? I forget who makes it, True Air or something. But this thing, my RO water gets, something is in there. I don't know what salts or what, but it causes this white powder residue. Like it leaves behind like a
Calcium
dusting.
scaling, yeah, the scaling, yeah.
I'm like, dude, I thought RO was supposed to take all that shit out.
Yeah, I do the same thing, and I have no problem with the.
That's what I said. I'm like,
it really depends on what grade of RO you get too, because some ROs
Yeah,
don't
you
strip
still got
as much
PPM.
as others.
Yeah, it was the dinky one, and I had told them when we got it, I'm like, we're gonna need more of that.
Yeah, you probably still got 60 ppm.
Hey, I just ordered some RSO for my mama, and right now I'm learning to make it, and I'm dead serious. I figured out how I'm gonna burn off the alcohol. My mother-in-law's got a griddle on the grill outside. That'll work perfect. Put a little pan, some water, and make a double boiler.
Did you say grill, like flame grill?
No flames.
Did you seriously just say fucking
There's
grill?
no flame. It's an electric griddle.
Okay, I thought you said you put it on the grill.
Griddle. It's on
Okay.
a grill. It's
I was like,
I heard you just fine.
my bad. I was just making sure you weren't doing anything bad.
Hey, Hey, I'm not. I know how I am. I told you I was so scared, but once I found out the griddle was electric, I'm like, perfect, perfect.
You can rock that.
And I can control the heat temp.
Yep, that's actually not a bad idea at all, Johnny. I like that. And making the double boiler out of it, I bet that'll work out real nice.
Hey,
like I said,
hey,
you can control the temp. You ain't gonna scorch that shit. You could, you know,
hey, all
night
I'm gonna
roast
say
it for
is
a
as
good long
bad
time.
as this is and everything I got going on, that this time alone and in my thoughts is the most positive. And then y'all just up in my mind and giving me ideas. You know how I am. I get a little crazy, but I'm gonna make it work.
No,
Watch.
Not you.
Watch.
No,
If
you're
still
fine,
getting,
man. We got your back.
If you're still getting some ppms after your RO, you could add a DI resin that usually knocks off the last 30 to 60 ppms. You do your settlement, you do a carbon, you go to your RO, and then from your RO you do your DI, your deionization chamber. It's a resin that changes colors after it's been exhausted, and that one, that's usually that'll strip out your last.
And a lot of times too, when you get into your
that's why I went ahead and I spent this money I'm spending to get the RSO, a 90-day treatment for my mom. You know what I mean? I want to get that, so that gives me 90 days to research this, start playing around, and by the 90 days I'll have it dialed in, and then I'm hoping it works good on my mom and I can help other people. That's my main mission in all this, and I appreciate all your help. I don't know. Right now, to be honest, boys, I'm fucked in the head, but it's all working out. Huh?
Have you talked to Spartan Grown about RSO?
Not yet. I really haven't reached out besides my crew, and I'm doing the research, and I got a guy that's close to me that's been doing it for 25 years for cancer patients, and he said he's going to show me his recipe. But I want to hear everybody's recipe.
Yeah,
dude. Martin talked about it the last time he was on with us, man. I think you took off, or you were pulling a Johnny, but he was talking about like FSO and RSO and all that shit.
Yeah, he's
I'll have to get in touch with him, man. I'll have to get in touch with him for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, if you're gonna start making this stuff like long term, you're really gonna start making it, you really might be better off buying something like the Source or like a tabletop distiller or something, so you can start reclaiming your alcohol, because you're gonna start spending a lot of goddamn money in alcohol if you just start wasting
you know that one extractor that you tagged me in?
Yeah.
That I'm gonna end up getting that. I've already decided that.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, man, do it right away. That way you can get used to it, start working with it, and you won't be wasting all that damn alcohol, because you don't want to waste all that. That shit'll get expensive quick.
And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about just using that moonshine, but that moonshine, I don't think I'll have enough of what I want. You know what I mean? To have that medicine right.
Right. You want the highest proof damn alcohol you can get. So, a lot of times that moonshine, it's cut down quite a bit with water. You don't want that.
It's coming out about 140 proof before we cut it down. I don't know if that's going to be high enough.
I mean, it's high enough to do it, but you're not going to get optimum results, in my opinion.
And I don't think so either. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right. Like you said, I'm going to get that machine but I'm gonna start practicing on that griddle till that machine gets here.
Yeah, man, it's a good call.
But anyways, let's get on more of a positive note. Where's that damn frog?
Rivet.
There you go, girl.
Same thing. I was like, oh, rivet.
Hey,
in chat just a minute ago, and 40 Acres was talking about it. Your RO systems also, when you get into those, when you start buying those, the slower your return rate. So if you get instead of getting 150 gallon an hour, if you get a 50 gallon an hour, that actually usually filters more. So you actually have a cleaner product out of the end of it. It just goes so goddamn slow.
Those RO membranes go per day. It's 150 gallons per day. I wish it was 150 gallons an hour.
Yeah. Well, I got if you got something that's only 150 gallons per day, then that son of a bitch better come out at a damn 0 ppm.
That's a real. That's what a reverse osmosis. The membrane that tube should be a compacted filter.
It's like 13 different membranes.
I don't know how many
microns. They range between 9 and 13, I believe, of rat microns, going lower and lower and lower.
Ribbit.
Yeah,
at least Crazy Pot Mom
Hey,
is funny.
40 acres. You want to push out that generous giveaway again while we're dabbing?
710.
Man, I'm trying to dab too, man.
Okay, I'm just trying to give you the opportunity, man.
You want me to do it?
Go ahead, do it. You're up, Johnny. I did it the other night.
Hey, he's giving a giveaway. Whatever you get, and enjoy it. It'll be well worth it. Enjoy these dab hits, but make sure you get into this shit, man. Anyways, take a dab.
Nobody's gonna win that one.
Start speaking.
All right, so I got 30 seconds before my shit goes off. Go on the 40 Acres Instagram account. Find this post where it says a Puffco giveaway. Tag 2 people. You're entered to win a Puffco Peak on a 710. If you join the Caribou Patreon, or you're already a Patreon, you have an extra entry into the giveaway. And that's about it. Follow Caribou, you know.
Hey, chat line, can we get a vote? Whose was better, mine or his?
I'm gonna go off.
No, yours was definitely better, but mine was a little bit more informative.
Dude, if I was on mushrooms, I would have had
Yes,
a
yours wasn't
freak out.
Hey,
glitched out.
Hey, yours wasn't informative, but hey, I just want to say right now, I'm gonna throw a pack of seeds into this out of my pocket. Awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I'll give away some of Prophet seeds.
Maybe two. Maybe two.
I just cut those. You can't give them away.
I'm not gonna give away anything.
You will.
From his one seed box, from his one seed pack.
I'm gonna dig in his vault. I'm not gonna give away anything he's gotten new.
Prophet always says you can't afford to give away any seeds. We're not talking about the same ones, huh?
What? No, not anything I just got. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, in a jar, frozen, on the way.
Not that seed.
So what's up, Dave? You've been real quiet.
Hey, I'll
Sorry, Johnny's a dick.
I'll also throw in 5 seeds of hurting Albertans.
Uh-oh.
Yes, sir. That's my boy. I'll throw in 5 seeds of his, maybe 10 if you're lucky.
And the extreme close up on his
That was
forehead.
his.
You need to back the fuck up like Onyx.
There we go. There we go. No, I'm quiet because I'm trying to finish up that whole raffle deal. There's somebody who was a part of it, then fucked up, and I was trying to get back into it. So I'm like, oh God, buddy, you're killing me here. But I'll let him in.
Tell him there's always another one.
Yeah, tell him
that
come
is
again.
true. That is true. I'll let him have one spot.
They usually don't take that long, right? This one was like a special edition signed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, was every
because
seed
it was
signed?
a $20 spot. That's why it was so much. So it took so long. If it's a $5 spot, they get scooped up.
You know, when you go to the carnival and they put your name on that grain of rice.
Yeah, every seed is signed, right? Because I mean, it's not just like a chump package.
Yeah.
No, it's just the box and the pack itself. There's some notes on the box too that say like some nice stuff.
I'm just gonna rob him blind and send something that says "Prophet's shit."
So, like, the new thing is, from what I gather, is just to collect these things and never fucking plan them. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to plan everything you guys gave me, man.
People were like, I gotta collect them all. I'm like, what? He's like,
Yeah, you
Pokemon?
either plant them
It's
or you
like
pass them on.
Pokemon.
Gotta have them
It's like
all.
Pokemon, man.
He has to have them all, and I can get rid of them, and he won't even notice.
It's just I have a lot of like
I'll be
the
sending you
same
my address.
varieties. Hey, you got enough. Play with
Has
caribou.
anybody ever just like looked down and saw a rock and was like, holy shit, I really fucking think that is the most perfect rock ever, and then just kept it? Because I
Yep.
found
Yep.
this motherfucker. Dude, this rock like fucking speaks.
Awesome.
Dude.
Oh my
I
gosh, that's
now-
like
That is so cool.
I am like in love with this fucking rock, and it's fucking smooth. And I think if I rub it long enough, it'll shine up.
Something's gonna happen if you rub it long enough. I mean, that's scientific.
If you're gonna rub something, you want it
into one.
look.
Where'd
If
you-
you're gonna rub something, and you want it to shine good. Talk to Sam.
Look at how quiet it got, like as if everybody isn't interested in this shiny freaking rock.
Where'd you find the rock? We are in
Dude, we are.
rock on the side of a
Oh.
river. It looks like it was like pre-tumbled already.
Bro, no, I know it looked like it was fucking pre-tumbled already, but I found this in a fucking tobacco field in fucking Tennessee.
You sure that's not like meth?
Tobacco field in Tennessee.
You sure that's not a big
Yeah.
rock of meth you got in your hand?
Oh, bro, I think it's quartz or something, but it's like super smooth and awesome. This is a fucking awesome rock.
It
Nuts.
looks like smoky
I
quartz.
found a bunch of cool rocks that I brought home. I'm the same way, man.
Fluff, the next full moon, you got to put it out in the moonlight, let it get clear. You don't know what it's carrying from its past owner or whatever, or bad juju.
Recharge it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. So the next full moon, I'll go put it out. Roger that.
He's-
You can put it in salt water.
Yeah. My wife's into all that. Put it in a bag of salt, wrap it, put it out there.
Don't get me
Oh,
started.
shit. Looks like I'm gonna get fucking red started too. I said
Wait
rock.
till you see
That
my
motherfucker
rock,
jumped
yo.
up in
I got it from my boy. It's
I'm afraid to see your rock.
yeah.
It's scary the first
His
time.
rock smells like plastic when you burn it.
There's something wrong.
That's
if it
garbage.
smells
It's
like
got too
plastic.
much chemical. I already learned how to like refine that shit. Come on, man. I'm like an alchemist. I'm gonna break it down to its purest form.
That is not
Plastic.
something to brag about.
Chad
Straight
is
plastic.
dying to know when is your next vibrator giveaway?
Oh, I mean, if they're actually interested, I still have that. I mean, he didn't claim the prize, so I mean, it's still up for grabs. But I mean, we should probably do it on 710,
He really
know?
did not want that prize.
especially since Johnny offered up a set of seeds. So whoever
I
wins
just
the
want to give
seeds,
seeds away.
whoever wins the seeds gets the vibrator, or it's a bullet.
There
I'm
you go.
sorry. Relax. It's for clitoral stimulation, ladies
Hey,
and gents.
Hey,
Bullet.
if they get the vibrators, they got to think about hurting Alberta because it's going to be his genetics.
Ooh. You get. Listen to this. This is better than most men. You're getting clitoral stimulation and some seed.
You can call it the Squirt and Albertan giveaway.
Yes. Nice. I like it. Hey, wait. So chat. I was just asking, when's the fucking super moon? And if it's soon, I might be popping some
Last
dope
night and
deal
tonight.
after that shit.
The
Oh, is that
super
tonight?
moon. You didn't hear about him? He came flying down, saved a bunch of
It's the
people,
strawberry
stopped some
one.
crime.
Let's do a raffle
away.
right now for them seeds and the
Nah,
vibrators.
710. Hold your breath.
Okay, yeah, because then there's more excitement and build
Yes.
up on it. Yes.
Yes. And I told
I'll
you,
even add- I'm going to
I live
add to
3 blocks from an amazing store. So during these extra giveaways that are going to be coming up.
I'll
now
be going to get more
you got me
Hey.
thinking.
Hey, Prophet, though, you got to be as demented as my mind gets. So you got to get into my mind.
Dude, I'll call you. I'll put you right on. I'll put you on a call, and we'll be
I
right
got
walking
this
through
shit.
the store, being like, "Yo, what's the biggest double-sided dildo you got?"
I
We'll
want
get
something that
nice.
spins, goes in my ass,
Has an attachment to a drill.
and
you
it
know.
has a remote control.
Yeah.
A plastic plug in the wall.
Listen, I'm not spending that much.
Oh, but it's
Hey, it's got to have a remote control.
Yeah.
And the
What
first
are you guys in 1990? That shit better be Bluetooth. I want to have options on my phone. That shit better be like fucking playing Fruit Ninja.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what Bluetooth is. I'm a dinosaur.
Well, you see, after the beta model, there came this thing called the cell phone. And once you get that far, we'll move on. I don't want to overload you.
Oh shit, man.
Hey, Johnny's got a Bluetooth cell phone. He's got one of those rubber bands and a cell phone tied to his ear, you know?
Oh yeah, that's his Bluetooth headpiece. Is that big ass rubber band? You know that super thick one too. You know the one that you always just want to fucking smack somebody with.
His portable vibrator is him putting on vibrate and sticking it in his pants. And
You know this is Johnny.
having
This is Johnny
notifications
we're
on.
talking about though. You know that motherfucker's got either like a sweatband or like like a fucking tie-dyed sweatband or some shit, or like a I feel like that's Johnny's style.
Dude, I'm so jealous of his pajamas.
Oh, I've seen him walk in his pajamas. Those are cute. Like I'd wear those.
It looks like he escaped prison or a mental institute, but they fit
Oh,
him.
wait. You're talking about his Where's Waldo PJs?
No, you shouldn't. There's much crazier people than you.
They're super comfy. I believe I've had a pair of those.
You should be out growing weed, doing what you're doing.
I always had to work though.
I should be in a mental hospital. I really should.
Oh,
The
the
only
whole
thing that
world.
keeps me, the only thing that
We
keeps me
all
from there is
should.
my garden. But hey, here's the fam again. They're partying like a bunch of rednecks. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey, I'm appreciating this moment. That's 3 generations. Beautiful women right there.
Ow!
I'm smoking full, lady. Sorry.
I love that. That's the best thing I ever said. Partying like a bunch of fucking rednecks. Fuck yeah. Get some.
Yeah.
In the hallway of some like hotel and shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole way of his
It's like my name is Earl. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Now you got the red nose cell.
Hey,
That's where Sweet Johnny came from.
that's where I got the name from. That's what I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, that's what I kept calling you, man. When I saw your name, I was like, Sweet Johnny. And all you can think about is that episode.
I got in your box and I said, "What the fuck you talking about, Sweet Johnny? What the fuck are you on, dude?" And you're like, "Sweet Johnny, my name's Earl," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I changed my name immediately.
Yeah. Because that dude fucking rocked. David, what was it? David Cox did it or whatever. He played. He had amnesia and he kept reliving the same day over and over. And Earl was trying to apologize to him and shit. He beat him up every time he showed up.
Did you see the?
I get beat up every day by my 7-year-old.
What was it?
I get beat up every day by my 7-year-old.
That's it. That's why. They're the 7.
Puff pass from Black Widow this morning. Like, while I was still half asleep, she did a puff pass to you. And she goes, "Sweet Johnny." It was so cute.
I knew nothing of this.
No, he wasn't in the bed.
I found my feed.
Yeah,
In it.
I see your disappointment later on in the day.
Nah.
I just like the fact she posted that second one and said it took her like 5 tries to get it done.
Oh, yeah.
She was
She
fucking
called it a
fried.
puff PS.
Dude, she
That
came
was
out
funny.
afterwards. I'm like, "What's wrong with you? You look like you're fucking baked." And she's like,
To be
she
honest,
just started laughing.
I tried. And she kept making me wave every time. I was like, I want to go back to bed. It was pretty funny though.
She hadn't smoked like that in like
Ever.
2 months at least.
A year.
No, it's been like 2 months.
She's never spoke like that in front of me.
Yeah. She usually does that at night too. So that was interesting. Watching her stone through the day. It's been a while.
She hasn't left the bedroom.
She hasn't.
Yeah, You have to like deliver her ice cream every once in a while and shit. Because
She stumbles
like
out.
my
I had
style.
to give her water just a minute ago because she was choking on peanuts. She's choking on her snack foods. And it's been like 12 hours.
I wonder if she sits there and says, "My man used to have nuts, punk ass."
See, Lily?
That's why she was choking. She was like, I remember when he had two and it got her all fucking choked up.
Oh, she was shoveling it too hard, crying about reality and choking on it.
Oh, you fucking, yeah, there's something wrong with you people.
Yeah. Somebody else want to jump in, man?
I don't know. That's pretty messed up. Go ahead there, 40 acres.
I'm about to try some of this CBD we're carrying at the shop. We just got it in. Manuka honey, CBD. We'll see what it's all about. Pretty legit. So the guys are local down here. The packaging's pretty legit. You know, so we'll see. That CBD game, man, it's so turnaround. Every couple months, there's new companies out there. People are not making it or getting bought out or just moving on. A lot of white labeling and a bunch of BS.
You know what though? I mean, when you find good CBD, it's such good medicine. I was just DP was talking about he had got a rollerball that he's been using for some aches and pains and stuff, and it got me to thinking that not too long ago I had bought some cream and I just kind of like had set it off to the side. And I was like, man, you know, after my neck surgery and stuff, shit's been kind of messed up. So I started using it. I mean, it's amazing, you know, what those creams can do when you find a good quality product.
Yeah, we were judges for that nationwide hemp cup that was going on through COVID. That would send you the kit to your house. So my business partner and I each got a judge kit, and comes with a bunch of samples, different creams and flowers and tinctures, and we're like, oh, we could sample, we could judge it, and then if any of these things win, we could carry that line at the store. So that's what we did. There's some of the flour, this line of flour, Lifter CBD flour, that was really good, man. Like you could put that shit side by side with some of you guys' best mids, and it'd be a lot better than that, you know, at least. And yeah, that's what we did. Some of the gummies, a lot of the edibles, and now the biggest thing now is the Delta 8. There's a lot of states that have banned it already. So the sales that were being projected in those states now are being even pushed harder in the states that it's still legal. So we're on a daily basis, dude, either a phone call, email, and let alone people walking in trying to sell you a new brand or product. So it's not easy being on the front line. The good thing is I got table full of samples. Excuse me. What's that?
You got a bunch of the Kratom market too is like exploded in those states, kind of like the same with the Delta 8. The Kratom seems to be kind of in the same ballpark. Most of these places around here, they're selling both, and they're making a shit ton of money.
The Kratom, yeah. The Kratom and the Kava. We saw a lot of Kratom. Shit, dude. We saw that shit, man. But it's kind of good for
off the shelves wherever it's legal.
For the guys that are trying to get off the opiates and stuff like that is good. Or for people that were hooked on opiates before and do need some kind of pain management now, it's good. You know, we got firefighters that go in there and the guy's like, look, man, when I was younger, I was bad. I had a real injury. I don't want the doctor to give me opiates. I don't even want to try them. And then they try it and they take the Kratom. But yeah. And then some people
Delta 8's pretty psychoactive too. I mean, there's definitely, it's impressive. I was impressed for over the counter kind of.
We carry all three like veins, all three, the red, green, and white. And then we carry blends. And there's one that's called Trainwreck. That's like 11 or 20 something blend mix. It's a novelty. At that point, you know, you're more of the weekend warrior party guy, you know.
Now you're just trusting that the source that you get the stuff, the leaf from, is actually ethical and there's nothing on the leaves, because you have to ingest a lot of those leaves.
So we
like,
pay.
people are popping like 8 capsules, 10 capsules.
Okay, so like 6 or 7 years ago, we would buy bulk kilos, X amount of dollars. And the bulk, I'm talking about, this shit looked like it fell off the side of a ship, you know, taped up and, you know, vinyl wrapped, the whole 9 yards. And we would have to pay here a company $50 each packaging to test it for us. And after some time, what it was is we didn't test it at the beginning. After some time, we found out that it was a lot of leaf filler. You know, they're like, dude, you guys might even have like 30% of kratom in this crap, and the rest is like leaf filler. So times have changed, and everything that's purchased now is all packaged. It's got its breakdown on it. Not that it's required. There's no FDA control or anything. That packaging can say whatever the hell it want to say. But at least it's at least you could take steps back to find out who it was. Before, it was a Ziploc bag. We'd have a scale in the store and be like, all right, what do you want, buddy? You know? And that powder's so fine. Shit, dude. That shit's a mess.
Yeah, most of the places seem to carry the same brands, though. And I'm not going to say the brands, but there's one brand in particular that every place has.
Send it to the private chat here.
I got to find it.
But there's on the Zoom, you should see it. There's a couple very known brands, but I wouldn't doubt it if they're all coming from the same place, being white labeled. And then we have a guy locally here that has a CBD line that also now imports bulk and put his kratom line almost under the same name. You know. And I should probably drop his name because those guys are real good to us, and they did really good in the hemp cup. Actually, they won the best exotic edible or exotic flavor edible or something like that. CBD edible.
Well, if you want to drop them, drop them.
Oh, that's all right. They can figure it out. They can go see who won the hemp cup for edibles.
Making people do homework.
I make good edibles.
It's Friday, man. We ain't supposed to have homework.
Just CBD. They're called the brand's Just. They got Just CBD, Just Delta 8, Just Kratom. Those are my boys. They're based out of here.
I can make awesome sugar cookies.
And they've been around for years. So they've been on the shelves for 5 years probably.
So unfortunately, Mr. Rods, you are not the winner of the elusive raffle tonight.
Yeah.
If Us Grow is the winner.
I gotta.
Sure, none of you have no idea who that is, and I really don't know who that is. But hey, he's a winner.
That's my other screen.
Yeah. How did I? Was I entered into this contest? Did I miss something?
Oh, your picture of your ball did not get you an entry, unfortunately, even though you offered it.
That feels like an automatic disqualification, bro.
I was saying, he would actually owe me money.
I actually offered the actual testicle. That's what I said, and not a picture. I said, how much is the actual testicle worth?
Hey, we gotta have your
Learn to
other
read.
testicle plus a locket of her red hair.
Hey, it's tough to read your spelling, man.
That shit's almost as bad as getting to the freaking line.
What would you consider a lock? Because I don't want to get rid of a lot of my hair.
It's got to be a 2-inch cut in the middle.
Of course, it's you.
And I gotta
you
look,
of all people.
and I gotta look at her, and I gotta look at her like that for how long?
Oh, I'd say however long it takes to grow back.
You wouldn't even. You wouldn't notice.
Nah.
He wouldn't notice because he's got to look at. Well, he would. He has to look at the back of my head a lot.
It's only because I'm behind you. I'm slow. You're a faster walker. You're a much faster walker.
No. that.
That's some neat information they're giving out about that kratom in the chat. I mean, I've never really fucked with the stuff. It's never really been my thing.
Yeah, Captain
never
420's in the middle of Thailand, so he should know, man.
Yeah, right.
He's saying all you need is 3 or 4 leaves if it's good shit. He's like $10 a kilo. A lot cheaper if you need it, acres.
I take kratom every day.
Where am I at? Am I not on live chat, top chat live chat here? What the fuck?
You're like
Captain
Prophet.
Oh, I have been in live chat this whole time apparently.
Now he is.
Though it's gotta be powder pulverized already. Colors come from the process, they dry it, not by the vein. Well, from what we're told, it comes from different plant, different variety of vein plant.
I'm pretty sure it's maturity of the plant. So a white vein's like a young plant. Red is, mature, and green is real mature. That's what I was told. But.
Yeah, when we used to get that bulk stuff, it was, it was nothing, a kilo, but it was nothing in it. The hell, it was all freaking back filler and whatever.
Yeah, I used to get keys for like $60.
Yeah,
now I can find one under like 100, and then most of it's crap. Too.
That's why we buy everything prepackaged already. And, we could knock on somebody's door if there's a problem. Take it back to
You know what we need to do here? We need to let everybody know that if they would like the best chatting experience, they probably need to pop out chat. And then when they pop out chat, they're going to go right back to top chat. So you need to go back up to that little top chat, click that arrow, switch it over to live chat, and then you shall have your best chatting experience.
Hey, Fluff, fuck you. I tried that the last show on Wednesday. Fuck you. Fuck off.
Hey man,
love you.
I think that was supposed to be Indica's line, and he flipped up, man. I think Indica talks about the top chat, live
Johnny,
chat.
You couldn't figure out how to get in the fucking top chat or what, or live chat.
Yeah, it exists, man. I'm not backing Fluffy up here and fucking with you.
Man, I couldn't figure out what you and Uncle Rick.
Oh, you and Uncle Rick couldn't figure it out, so you thought obviously there was a conspiracy, right?
Well, I'm on my fucking phone doing it, and I ain't seeing no experience.
So am I.
It's the same.
So am I. I'm on my phone too.
He's got that twisted together.
It's got 3 lines. Hey, you know where the X is when going to live chat? At the very top, there's an X to the right, and there's 3 funky lines.
Hey.
Hit those 3 funky lines.
Hello. I'm so fucking slow when I'm on the live talking with you and you see me. I can't do the chat thing because I can't comprehend and go that far.
Oh, you're on the phone while you're doing it. My bad.
Yeah.
I retract my last statement.
But Wednesday I was in the chat. That's what I'm saying. Wednesday I was in the chat for that breeders panel, and I couldn't figure it out. And I was cussing out Fluffs and Uncle Rick so bad, I got mad and just went to bed.
He threw a tantrum and went to bed.
Is that called pulling a Johnny too?
I don't know.
I took my ball home and pulled a Johnny.
Well, I know Johnny is when you take a nap. You literally went and cried with your ball. That's not a Johnny. That's something
He said
else.
he went home and took a Johnny though.
No, when you
It's a nap.
a nap in anger.
I think I may have to amend. The whole thing because with this argument, there is no pop out for chat on the phone. So just hit the live chat. Just boop, right on the live chat.
I did, but dude, I was cussing you and Uncle Rick. I was expecting this virtual reality bullshit.
Virtual reality.
What kind of amazing chat experience did you think you were gonna have?
You didn't eat any mushrooms. That's why it didn't work, you freak.
How else would it be virtual reality?
That's why.
Well, I was expecting pop out. Bam. Know what I'm saying?
Dude, the day they have pop out, I can't wait. Bitch slap emails, bitch slap emails. You just open it up and all of a sudden,
yes.
bam.
Dude, I was expecting something like that with the face of Uncle Rick. You know what I'm
The
saying?
face of Uncle Rick. The epic.
I was
Radio
disappointed.
Rick. With that silky smooth voice he has.
Right hand.
Yeah, you don't want to get slapped by Uncle Rick.
Dave,
The
he's been
rings on your
practicing that.
fingers.
He's been practicing that radio voice. Is he on here? I think he should try it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
hoping he
should.
will. I'm trying to encourage it.
He's been sitting in the back. I'm waiting for him to come in and like represent.
Is that fucking Tony
Oh.
Montana? Oh no, that's fucking Kramer behind it.
Remember we had this discussion. I was like, so I didn't want to insult him if it was his family member, but I swore to God it was Kramer the whole time, and I wanted to ask, and then he finally said it, and I was like, oh, thank God.
I wasn't paying a lot of attention. I just saw like the suit and the dark hair. I was like, ooh, that's kind of cool. Tony Montana. Rick's going all fucking gangster on us.
I thought it was Prophets. That's his dad and all.
Hey, I can't even pull a suit off like that.
Yeah, little picture of his stepson. Say, hey,
Maybe it was like
guy.
bar mitzvah or something, dude. I don't know, man.
His
Bar mitzvah.
Goodness only.
Oy vey, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, you mashugana.
We're going to get this show fucking canceled.
I'm going to make a mitzvah out of this, okay?
Dude, when I was 13, I went to a bar mitzvah, and guess who was there? Judge fucking Judy.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
The guy whose bar mitzvah it was, that was his aunt, Judge Judy.
I don't
She was
believe
there.
it.
It was.
They don't lie.
Why would I fucking lie about
They
it?
don't lie. They don't lie.
Hey, 48.
When was this?
Right, that would be
This
a fucking
was
really weird thing.
23 years
to lie
ago.
about, wouldn't it be?
That was she
23
Judge?
years ago.
She was Judge Judy at the time too, right?
It was like maybe year 2 or 3 of her doing it. It was
Yeah,
she had just started, and she was really big. She literally showed up and had pictures to sign. That was all she did was just sign
She
pictures.
came with her own photos to sign.
Do a disclaimer.
Was she charging for him?
No, she just gave him
All
that.
right, all right.
This is our disclaimer. If Judge Judy watches this, if we get shut down, it's because of Prophet. It's all Prophet's fault. Judge Judy, we love
I
you.
love Judge
We hope
Judy.
you
I think
smoke
she's
a
great.
fucking Big fatty with us, and understand, Judge Judy. Disclaimer: we're not bashing you, but don't fuck shit up. Enjoy the weed head. Love you.
I mean, he loves redheads. What are you talking
I didn't
about?
say anything bad about her. What are you talking about, man?
Hey guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go
Bye.
pick up.
All right, Sprocket.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for the tour, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Great.
Good luck on the rest of the work.
Mad
Have a
love.
great night.
Right on.
Peace.
What do we got here?
Man,
Some Palmas. Can't go wrong
Man,
with some
Johnny.
Fisher like
Okay.
hates fucking Judge Judy apparently.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just
I
seeing
don't
that
really.
now.
I'm just trying to save the show.
Oh,
He threw me under a bus, you know.
Fucking cunt. I hate any judge.
I mean, she's a
Sorry,
fake.
sorry.
She's fucking a
No,
TV
she's an
judge, guys.
actual
I
judge,
understand that,
but
but she's a fucking TV judge, guys.
she only does civil matters.
That
so
makes
it's
the
like-
stupid
decisions are
fucking
real,
cunt
Prophet.
even worse.
I understand. That's like the people's court over here. I understand that, but like, I mean, let's get fucking realistic, guys. All right.
Of course, it's just
It's-
hilarious.
Yeah, it's like the Jerry Springer with some authority. That's
I was raised on Jerry Springer and Judge Judy.
I could totally tell you were raised on Jerry Springer.
That ain't no shit.
don't
I
forget
was
button
the
down
way I
his
said
email.
it.
No,
God damn,
because
you're making me feel old. I was raised on a fucking Wheel of Fortune and fucking what was that Western show?
Green Acres. A little bit of Green
Bonanza?
Acres, Johnny. Come on.
Bonanza,
Hawaii
That's the one with the
Hey,
the
you know what my
oil.
Little
favorite
House on the Prairie.
Hey, can anybody else remember when they were
Beverly
a kid watching
Hillbillies?
cartoons on Sunday
Yes.
morning? And the first
Yes.
thing that came on was the national anthem. The national
Yup.
anthem that
Fuck
the
yeah.
schools can't do now. The
And
national
when they
fucking
ended,
anthem. And then it was that fucking
When
At
TV
11 o'clock,
channels
it's-
actually weren't
David
24
David
hours a day.
Goliath followed by Gumby.
dude, I remember when
Hell yeah,
cartoons
man.
came on only on Saturdays, and I think it was Friday or Saturday night you'd get the Cartoon Express on the USA Network.
It's the Looney Tunes.
No, the best
No, it
part
wasn't.
was, man, Sunday
It was
cartoons
Space
went
Ghost
right
and fucking
into
all that shit.
Sunday cartoons went right into wrestling, And then wrestling went right into like Samurai Sunday. So you got to watch all the cheesy ass fucking samurai movies and stuff.
Hey,
I
and the
love
monster
those.
trucks
They're
and
the
drag
best.
races.
Dude,
Old
every
school.
Saturday at 5 in the morning.
NASCAR races came on.
Speed Racer.
I hated that shit. Speed Racer, yes. Every Saturday
Go
morning,
Speed
dude, I
Racer.
would wake up and I
Saturday
would
mornings.
catch Bob Ross every Saturday.
Painting happy
Oh, Speed
Painting
Racer
happy
was on.
bushes.
Speed Racer was on like that time too.
What was
Like
like
I would
that?
watch
Yeah,
Bob
on a
Ross
Saturday
after
morning.
school every day. Come home from school and watch Bob
Cool
Ross.
House Rock.
Listen, you tell anybody about that bush, and I'll
Dude,
stab you.
did anybody used to watch like Ion Flux back on like the super
Yes.
old MTV days? Dude, that shit
Yeah,
was so
dude.
Dude, you
The
remember
Max, the Max
what
and
was
him,
that?
and
The
then- yeah,
Max. Yeah, dude. Fucking A, that was awesome. I had it.
I
I
used
actually
to
had those
love those
comics.
crazy ass cartoons.
Yep.
It's good shit, man.
Liquid
Back.
Television actually is what it was, and then that's when Beavis and Butthead fucking also came out.
Rick, what
That's
television
right,
did you
Liquid
watch?
Television. That's right.
Liquid Television, yeah. I know, motherfucker. I was
The
there.
Electric Company or
Television was
Aw.
invented.
I remember that.
He was asking Uncle Rick.
How old were you when television was invented, Uncle Rick? Like 20, 30?
About
did they
5.
have color TVs yet?
Black and white, 3 channels. 3 channels in those days, and now there's thousands, and I just keep going, no, no,
Same
not
three.
interested. Yeah.
And it's still the same amount of same garbage, just multiplied from those
Rick-
3 channels.
Rick just goes back to the same original 3 channels after, you know.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Yeah, I like the original Space Ghost more than Coast to Coast, personally.
Oh, I
Like-
love that fucking talk show style with
Rick's
dude, I
watching the
fucking love that
Virginia.
It's
and-
spoiled though. If you go back and watch anything, an interlaced video from back then, it was really shitty quality.
Oh yeah.
Like the shit today is so nice compared to that shit. I can't even watch that crap. Watching old Three Stooges on VHS. It
Oh
looks
fuck
like,
no, are you kidding? I love that shit.
I love it, but it looks like shit. Like
It
needs
does
to be
look like
It does.
shit.
Who
Oh, I
cares
don't
if it
give
looks
a
like
fuck.
shit? They
Look
are.
what I just
Those
realized.
men
Yeah, they're the
are real
best.
men.
Yeah. Love that shit. Yeah.
There's some real men.
They
Making
need-
hopefully real hits.
They need to remaster it. That's all.
Yeah. I want to
You
punch
know
one
what
of them in the
cartoon they
nuts
need
just
to
to
bring
do it.
back? You know what cartoon they need to bring back is motherfucking Johnny Bravo. That dude was
Hell yeah. Hail to the king, baby.
fuck Dude, for Halloween, will you please just dress up as fucking Johnny Bravo for me and just do that all day?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
Okay,
What you
I've got a,
what you looking
I've
at,
got a
mama?
couple. I got
All
a
right,
couple of
baby.
boomer questions for the panel, please. Okay, I gotta confess, I don't know what a fucking hashtag is.
It looks like this.
It's that pound sign
It's a
on your
pound
phone,
sign.
like on your phone.
So good.
Okay, I'm sorry. I understand that, but I don't understand why
It-
people do it.
I don't either.
It's to connect it to something. I don't know.
You can through Instagram, you can search through hashtags, and the more hashtags interlock each other. You know, so if someone keeps posting freaking hashtag Uncle Rick, they'll all be able to be found. You know, somebody in Canada could be posting hashtag Uncle Rick, and somebody in Michigan could be posting hashtag Uncle Rick, and they could all be.
Okay, well, you just reminded me of another boomer moment. So when I was trying to sign up for the Puffco, you said, okay, hashtag or no pin. I think you said
Tag 2 people.
Tag.
Yeah, but you said tag 2 people you know. So anyway, I forgot that part. The two that you know.
He's gonna tag
Well,
you, dude.
I just picked a name. And that was my hashtag. Well, it turned out it was Argentine Kush Queen with all the tattoos.
Yeah, fair enough.
Is that who it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I because I don't understand, friends and likes and all that shit. But if somebody follows, if somebody
Kelsey?
Johnny, I'm trying. I'm sincere when I'm telling you, man. It just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. But every now and then somebody follows me, and so I follow them. And I guess if you pin or you tag somebody, then you're following them, because now I'm getting all her pictures. And my goodness.
She probably followed you back, because you could definitely tag somebody and not follow them. But if you tag them, they'll know you tagged them, and you guys will end up following each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Just send a dick pic and you're Gucci.
One more question, and then I won't bring up any more boomer talk. Okay.
You might hit it big on Instagram, dude.
Well, we'll see. Okay, this is it. Okay. In I don't know, current lingo, whatever language, sometimes there's shortened, like LMO. I think I know that one. LOL. A couple of them I've got. But
you could probably Google all those acronyms and get definitions for all those abbreviations.
Oh, thank you.
Might be easier.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's one part that really kind of bothers me, and that is there's certain words that people today use that don't make any sense to me. Like if it's really good, okay, it's called the shit.
It's the shit.
Or the bomb. And I'm thinking, fuck, is it good or is it bad? So anyway.
Well, it's like hip or
jive.
You know, like that shit's hip. You know, like the way that you would use that word. Okay.
Yeah, but hip's hip.
I understand that, but I'm trying to help him relate, man.
There's nothing.
Okay.
How do you help him relate?
Uncle Rick is like the bubbles of Caribou Heart TV.
Yeah.
Fucking cracks me up every fucking time. I love it. Respect, Uncle Rick, man. I love it.
I just speak
you
the
are
truth.
A gem.
There might even be a dictionary for that, like an urban dictionary or something for you, man.
There's an urban dictionary online, dude.
Yeah.
Just type in the word you're looking for.
So part of me,
I feel like we may need to keep Uncle Rick away from the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, like Red says.
He's gonna learn some foul fucking words, dude. He's gonna be like, "What? They made a word for that?"
That or he's gonna be talking about how he gave your mom a fucking angry dragon.
Well, you know what? There's a big part of me that I just want to remain in the dark. I don't really want to know. I just rather walk through life. There was one point where I thought, fuck it. I'm old enough. I've learned as much as I'm going to learn. That's it. No more.
But here you are asking questions about acronyms. Who would have thought?
Learning about a new aeration system.
And you know what? If I have to learn all these new things because my child's 14, you have to learn too. Okay. Guess what? Okay. Not everything's pleasant.
Okay, so I'm gonna
see. Try. Look at Crazy Paw Mom's face. She knows.
This is like a woman thing, apparently.
No, it's like a mom.
Working on
As
that.
The one
dildo.
that is now babysitting 6 days a week. Yeah, mom knows it never fucking ends. I stopped talking to one child just so they'll stop asking me for shit.
I see Caribou's on the road again after burying the body.
BB, yeah. Shit, dude. It's dark.
I hope you got some sunglasses on there, Caribou.
It's Caribou's girl after burying him.
Judge Judy might be watching, Johnny. Judge Judy might be watching.
Johnny, shut up.
Abort. We know this conversation, eh?
Hey, she can't. She doesn't have jurisdiction up in Canada.
That's true.
That's not the point. She's
got friends on the other side of the border.
I do
Hey,
believe that
wait,
is not
wait.
the way Caribou drives, though. Someone is
All
driving
I'm gonna
fast.
say is
And
this
that's
hole
slow
I've been
lady.
digging for this new plant is about 12 feet deep.
Does anybody else hear that? That
I heard something about VD.
Jacob,
Definitely
Did-
heard something
VD is
about
more
VD.
like it.
I heard. That's what I heard.
I heard somebody needs some lye and a shovel.
What?
Nothing.
Duct tape, lye, a shovel.
I did not say that.
I mean, I know a few
Allegedly.
places, you know, we could put some things.
And some stuff.
Because I have things and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, things and stuff. Oh,
Thank-
that costs you an extra. There's a surcharge to that.
I just plant seeds. I don't care about fertilization stuff.
He pokes in hopes.
Ganja, are you revealing private information there?
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh shit! Yes, I am.
Is that incoming or outgoing or?
Wow, that was kind of amateur.
That was
It's okay.
Uncle Rick asked.
Because you're surrounded by amateurs that didn't really care
That
to
was
pay
the
attention.
wrong package.
The fuck up that I do.
Oh, now we're worried about the right package that has no addresses on it.
Thank goodness.
What was that one? Oh shit!
Did you just
Never
read
mind.
it?
That's his lingerie
Nothing to see
package.
here.
That's his Adore Me package.
Fucking good call, Dave.
it's like maybe you should put that down.
Wait until you told us what it was.
Why do people keep outing themselves out on the show?
I don't know. I was just gonna say it seems to be a regular thing.
It's funny. There's enough
everybody-
trolls in the
you
world where
know-
you have to worry about that shit. That's sad, you know.
Hey, you know what it is? Is our show makes everybody feel so comfortable and we all let our guard down, and that's what it's about.
You're right, Johnny.
What?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, it's
We gotta
definitely
be
not all the
careful. We
stupid
gotta
shit
be
that
careful.
happens. Yeah, you know, things like addresses.
Making sure
Oh, when you get all you crazy fucks together, you know. I mean,
Hey,
somebody's
you know what?
bound to
You
have
know,
their
4 or
dick out.
5 dabs in, it's hard to remember what the fuck is showing the screen. So
Yep.
It's
That
a shame
or-
Uncle Rick's credit card info didn't show up that night. You know, it was so
Yeah.
close.
I would have had a new light.
so close. I
three.
was about to have some fucking new lights for damn
Yep.
sure.
Me too. I want to have a new light.
All I'm gonna say is there's times where we have to tell Uncle Rick no geography questions, and then that's where I usually slip and fuck up.
Yep.
Oh, shit, that's fucking.
And I
bad.
don't mean to. It's only because in my mind I'm telling myself, Uncle Rick, don't say longitude, latitude.
With those sunglasses on, dude, you can't even see.
All right. Fucking ain't even 10.
The sun's hurting my eyes.
Fucker. I hate when you forget what kind of fucking, you know, what consistency your dabs are and you open your crumble sideways.
Fuck.
And called our first world problems, eh, Fluff?
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a hard Scrabble life for Fluff.
It is. I had to pick that off the floor, take a piece of fucking hair out of it. Now I'm gonna dab it.
Oh,
Hope I don't
Oh,
No, but that's extra terps.
I
right.
don't think dabbables hit the 5-second rule. I think it's an instant disqualification.
What?
You gonna dab that little pew?
I'll dab it all.
He's like, oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah. We don't.
You.
Hey, you guys know me. We don't waste anything around here.
That's just sizzling like a little burnt hair.
We grab that shit like the buffalo, man. We take this plant, we use it like the buffalo. We scrap it down, use it all.
Delta 8, some wet sugar I put with my regular dispensary dabs.
Wet sugar. Pour some sugar on me.
The Delta 8 is all sauce. It's all liquid based, you know. So all that flour that's Delta 8, it's just infused, but with a spray. So they'll get CBG or CBD, and they'll infuse that Delta 8 into it. And then the same thing with this.
Can you just buy the spray?
I'm not sure. I just found this out not too recently from one of our distributors. I was asking them how is that infused, because it's just CBG. When I look up the flour, you know, when you scan all of our packaging, excuse me, all of our packaging has to requires a QA code, takes you to the FDA approval. All their ingredients, you know, how much of what ingredient, so forth and so forth. So when it tells you what flour it is, it tells you, it takes you to the flour test. And then there's, you know, the Delta 8's pretty much not on there. What's on there is added afterwards as Delta 8. And then I asked my distributor, and he's like, yeah, it's just sprayed on there. You know, and then and some of their bud was CBD and some was CBG. That's all indoor flour, indoor hemp, which is crazy. You know, you could put it definitely on a counter side by side and not know until you smoked it. You know, the way it looks, at least.
How high are the CBG content?
I'd like to say 12 for the CBG. Don't quote me
really?
on that. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but they're up there. You know, we get commonly regular CBD flour. You know, 18.
Say goodbye. Are you gonna let me?
Yeah.
Good night, boys, and Crazy Pop Mom,
Good night.
and chat.
Good night,
I'm
Widow.
going to bed.
Yeah, shot number 8.
Get out of here.
It's bedtime. Good night. Shut the fuck up, Fluff.
Hey, about time you put them women down to bed, Prophet, you little fucking pussy.
Yeah. It's safer for them to wear themselves out. Believe me.
Hey, if it don't
It's
make
like
you
Ryan.
feel bad, I'm getting yelled at by 3 generations of women.
Yeah, see, I work them like, you know, rhinos or like whatnot. I try to make them wear themselves out so like they don't have enough energy to charge me.
You see
It's
that?
like making sure you walk your dog well every day.
Exactly. Only I don't want to rephrase it like that. I just keep moving around the house, so when they want to bitch at me, they have to keep moving around, and I know longevity, I'll last longer.
That's why you wander. Oh, she
Here's
bitches.
Here's that CBG with that Delta 8.
Oh my god.
So it won't say it on the jar, but once we get that QA on there, I can scan it with my phone. It'll take me to the exact what it is. Same company, different flour. This is CBD, top shelf CBD, not Delta 8.
If you put it towards your face, you can see it better. Like if your hand is.
Yeah, it tries to pick up my face.
Yeah, because it'll show it in front of your face. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Nice.
If the camera catches your eye, it really helps.
Nice. CBG is a huge relief to a lot of people too. It's kind of a sleeper to CBD for a lot of people. I don't know. People just don't realize how healing that can be in itself.
Got me some CBG not too long ago. I still have a little bit of the nug left, and I honestly didn't find as much relief from it as I do from just normal CBD and things. But maybe it did help my sleep to just be a little more restful. Possibly. I'm still working on trying to figure that one out. You know, that's kind of hard to tell when it
affects for different people. Yeah. And some say it's different. Like, so if you harvest the CBG from a plant that's young, it's a different CBG than if you harvest it from a CBG dominant varietal. So some people will harvest stuff early just for CBG content, and that's different than taking a CBG strain, harvesting it to ripeness, and then using that CBG. But sadly, you know, the big business is winning over small agriculture, so that shit's kind of getting lost by the wayside.
Yeah, it's going to continue to go that route too. That is the sad part, you know. But hopefully maybe they'll do some actual research. People do some shit and we'll get some real answers to stuff, and maybe we can start tailoring medicine, you know. let them do some research so we can do the shit we need to do with it.
Yeah, over time that will take. Yeah, I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Smoke more so I can get as high as Indica is right now. I'm just looking at him. He looks fucking baked. I gotta get. I'm chasing that high, man. I gotta get there.
Dude, I'm lit, man. My wife was just saying that to me too. She's like, "How many joints is you smoke?" I'm lit, man, and I ate a few 100 milligrams too. So they're slowly starting to kick in. So, yeah, I'm rocked, dude. It's good for a Friday night, man. It's that Key Lime Kush by Cashew Seeds, man. Fucking
Nice.
rocks you. Yeah.
Nice,
Speaking
dude. I
of,
got
I
some.
forgot I had a bunch of gummies sitting next to me. I've been eating these all
Papa,
fucking show,
man.
too.
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
Hey,
I was gonna
I
give out a
gotta
little fucking.
go, y'all. I love y'all. Man, respect everybody. Love y'all. I'm out.
Love you, Johnny.
Bye, Johnny. Have a good night.
Little PSA for everybody, man. When you're transporting all your fucking, your gummies, your weed, everything, buy quality plastic bags. It smells fucking transfer.
That butter machine.
Yeah, smell-proof Mylars.
So I was staying at a hotel, right? Because they let me smoke weed inside the hotel, but I have to be in a smoking room, and I hate being in a smoking room because all my shit smells like smoke when I come out. But then I noticed like all my gummies started tasting like a fucking hotel room because they were sitting in there in those cheap ass plastic bags, and that was really fucking disgusting to me. So do yourselves a favor, buy good quality plastic bags, y'all.
Yeah, and the oils of your gummies could break down those plastic bags, or some plastics in general. So
Yeah, that too.
So those cheap silicone molds, a lot of people put their dabs in. If it's not real high grade silicone, it'll leach out into your dabs, and after a while, you'll see your down.
Oh shit. Anybody else hear a ribbit? Or is it just me?
I heard it.
Cricket.
I can't catch up. So, how often you do those raffles, man? We get another one started right away, or how's that usually work?
Because this one was kind of slow, I'll probably wait a day or two.
What the fuck? It's the opposite of that, dude.
There's no time frame on it. There's no designation. It's just a matter of I get real busy, the next few, like on the weekends with work. So that's really what it boils down to. Like when I have more time, I run them more frequently. But
How long you been doing that?
Just a few months.
Oh, all right, that's cool. No, it's cool. I'm sure it gets addicting for a lot of people, man. My cousin gets on a binge, dude, buying seeds from Mephisto and getting on their waiting list and their pre-orders and all this for the autoflowers and shit. But the autoflowers, man, I could tell he messes with them big time, dude. And you could tell just from the genetics, bro, that it plays a big role because you don't got time to train these things and really, let's wait 2 more weeks and let the topper and bend her over and whatnot, so
you're at the mercy of the plant. You just got to let it ride.
Yeah.
I've seen some pretty autoflowers from Mephisto. I've never actually planted a autoflower, so not exactly sure, but they looked pretty nice.
Yeah. I'm only in a medical state, dude, so unfortunately I'm just a fucking gardener with high hopes. My cousin's in a legal state. He fucks around with that shit.
I'm doing my first true round of autos between Hypothetical and Jesse Martinis. I got one in a pot outside, so it's been nothing but growing outside, and then I got 3 that I put straight into the ground that just popped through, so experimenting, and then I'm going to do another round indoors, see how that goes. But
Hey, did you put the same strains, one in a pot, one in the ground?
No, I went with the.
'Cause I'd really love to see if you would notice a huge difference from the auto.
I was curious
putting
about
them in
that
the ground
too,
or
but
the
I
pot.
really wanted to pop the Hash and Got, and the first one I did was the Cannon Co. in the pot. So I was just like, I want to pop this and put this in. And put one of his in the ground now, and I thought about doing another Cannon Co. But I was like, I already got one. When I do it again, I'll do it indoors. But I wanted to get a few of them outdoors because they never did it outdoors, just for them to be able to see what happens, and for me. So I figured, fuck it, I'll take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm throwing some of his. I'm probably gonna do the resin auto, his that I got out in pots later in the fall. In the fall, probably start and do them in the colder temperatures because I want to fuck around and see what that does.
When's this little competition supposed to start?
Yeah, that's another thing. We need to get that fucking nailed down
And figure out what strain.
Motherfuckers.
What strain does it? I mean, if it's all his genetics, if we can stay kind of close. Or
I think we were deciding that if we were gonna have some of our Canadian friends here joining us for this little shit show, then we were going to do probably the Hash and Gots.
Yeah, that was the problem last time. I think Caribou wanted to get in, so you guys had like 2 weeks or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And Hype said he'd sponsor it, so everybody got on the same page with the same beans and shit.
So Hash and Got, cool. I got those.
So I think it's going to be the Hash and Got, and then that way everybody, Hurting and Crazy Pop Mom, Caribou.
Yeah.
I think whoever's getting in on this shit.
Those
Indoor,
are autos,
outdoor
right?
rules.
Yeah.
Which one?
Okay.
Oh man, it's just a fun fucking. This is not a real competition. We are.
All right,
just
so
fucking around.
I'm saying everybody else is running indoor. I take it, so I'm gonna run mine indoor.
Is it
Who knows?
auto?
You know what? I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna run 2 of them. How you like that? I'm gonna have one indoor and outdoor. You're not gonna.
Well,
know
I got
which
one
you're
outdoor
looking at.
already. Well, I got one.
Yeah, well,
outdoor,
it's already
so.
started. It's gonna be done. All right, how's
Well,
that? It's gonna be done.
And I'll know the outcome, and then I'll do the other one. And if I lose,
No. You don't get to do it with a plant you've already grown. That's not how that shit.
it's not my
works.
fault. It was decided on Hatch and Got, and I decided that one before you guys did.
Okay,
That shit's
fine.
only
Well,
gonna lose.
I'll use my last grow on them too. I've still got the pictures.
That don't count.
Oh, that one doesn't
Mine's
count.
growing
Oh.
out, dude. Mine's like a week behind. If you guys got it, well, I guess if we're waiting 2 weeks. Yeah, no. I mean, I'll start another one if you want, but I'm doing it indoors.
This
Like
shit
the
hasn't
rest.
even-
You will.
you guys
You
are
gotta
already
start it with everybody else. That's
I will.
You're fucking cheating. This shit hasn't even started.
Prophet, have you ever been in a competition with people before? Like, there's rules and, like people kind of all do the same thing to try to
Yeah. But luckily,
Like, you know how this
one of my
works,
plants, one of my plants will be down, and I can replace it with that. I don't want to go. I don't want to go plant crazy, man.
We'll have a secret item revealed at least every 3 or 4 days that has to be in the picture, so we know it's a current picture. And the
Well,
item will be hold.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Black Widow and White Widow will not lie in my defense about this. So, I mean, if you're willing to take their word for it, that's on you. But if not, then I will try to. I'll try to prove somehow. What do you want? Like the paper? You want me to take? We'll take shots of like the Google day it is on our phone.
It'll be a predetermined. Maybe it'll be like an empty wrapper of peanut M&Ms, dude. It'll just be a random fucking item that you would have to have in that picture for that week or that 4th day or whatever it is.
It has to be a dated newspaper.
Our dated news. Yeah. Who the fuck? I can
Yeah.
shit.
Well, what about something that's actually put into the pot?
Proof of life.
At the moment that you've been doing this thing, so therefore it's never been removed. You'll be able to tell if it's been removed.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure something out.
I just told you, dude. They ain't gonna figure nothing out. Why are you trying to change?
I mean, sure, if you want to go that route. It seems
That's the way he likes to do that.
that answer seems too easy, man.
Yes, of course it does. Prophet needs to make it as
We
difficult
could be
as
like,
he possibly can.
all right, secret item has to be in your picture for tomorrow. Red Gatorade. It'd be anything, dude. What the fuck?
Oh, okay, I got you.
That way we know. Or the newspaper. It's easier. I haven't seen the newspaper. It's just like looking for a payphone nowadays, bro. The fuck newspaper? I can't find a newspaper.
Well, they got them at
So-
the gas station where I'm at, so I mean, I
Shit.
guess I'm still lucky in that aspect.
You guys still get menus at the restaurants?
Yeah. Some of them are, they're actually, some will be written on a board depending on type of restaurant, and they will have a menu for those short, long-sighted people or whatever.
Most of them have a QA code on the table now. So when you sit down, you just scan it, and then you have your menu on your phone.
Yeah, no, I mean they have that too, but
What are you fucking Canadians served by robots and shit?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He's not in Canada.
I'm
I don't like that analog man. Oh, you're not even in Canada.
He's in the dick of the United States.
Oh, you are in the penis of.
Yes,
Orale.
he's as north as you
West,
can get.
baby.
So we fucking unfortunately, no joking around, we had
He's in,
apartment building
yeah, south.
on the beach. You know, there's foundation problems they found. There's a lot of erosion and like 100 and something condos, dude. Overnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, fucking building just collapsed and shit. So they're still trying to fucking sort all that out, man. It's been going on for 2 nights already. So we had
I had a shaman do that work, but it was supposed to be 1 block north at the Trump's place.
Oh yeah,
where the daughter lives. Yeah, that was supposed to crumble, but sadly, you get a second-rate shaman and they can't fucking get the work done properly. Yeah.
Well,
so.
my buddies.
No, Ivanka Trump lives 1 block from
Yeah.
there, so they're not like it's not like the poor section of town. At least
No,
some rich
it's not
people
at all.
do.
It's not at all. Shit, it's like on the water. Like when you wake up, you're on the beach, you know. So my buddy's a retired geologist professor from UM, and his buddy from FIU, and they've been studying that shit for decades. And he's got pictures of the tides coming in higher and higher and closer and encroaching, from just encroaching on the high seabeds up to the streets, 3 streets deep. And the city spent millions and millions of dollars putting pump stations underneath the street.
They were warned. They were warned by FIT and University of Miami. So
My
they
buddy,
knew.
I don't even want to call my buddy and talk about it because I know it's going to be a freaking 1 hour of him just bloating. I told Governor such and such, and I told this person, and da 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 da. And I was like, Lord, you're probably on some kind of list, bro. I don't even want to have that conversation with you. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, tragic as fuck. We have my friend's in-law has an apartment there. She rents out. Luckily nobody was there renting it, but there's still a list of people that are missing, and the numbers
The whole state's going to be on stilts, and you're going to use water. You're going to use watercraft. There's going to be no cars, because literally within a decade, it's going to be underwater. I mean,
it's going to be like Italy.
That's what I asked my professor buddy. So I was like, look, I'm going to retire in about 25, 30 years. Where should I buy property today that will be beachfront in 25 years? You know what I mean?
exactly.
Shit, dude, Gotta
If it's
start something.
120 in Siberia, though, is anybody safe? Is there anywhere to go? I mean, if you're fucking 120 in Siberia, like, where the fuck do you go at this point? You got to go to Alaska. That's where I would go. I mean, or fucking up to Caribou. Caribou's got room.
Only on the belt, man. Everybody's on that belt.
Check out the re-veg on this GG4.
Holy
So
shit.
I showed you guys last time I was out here what was going on here. And, it's starting to throw the funky leaves. And, got that going on. Coming out over here.
Those are the 2 that we did last.
We got, this is that purple Romulan, and it's blooming a little bit in the re-veg, but it's doing its thing. Here's that, the Arise. Look how well this Arise is re-vegging.
Fresh tomatoes.
It's starting to throw some shoots.
That's the goal.
Looks good, man.
Yeah. Sorry for the background noise there, but I think you guys probably get the best one. And then we got that dynamite over here. This one was, as you heard, was before it was a Solo Cup challenge. Actually, was it's a dynamite. I don't recall much about the strain, but it was one of many cups that was sitting in a Solo Cup, and I had to make the great exodus there. and just kind of sat there forgotten until last time I was out here. So that's about eyebrow height on me. Decent looking.
Gotcha.
We'll see what they do.
Gotcha.
How
So
you
what's
doing?
up, like 6'8", 6'7"?
Say again?
Just trying to exaggerate your height for you.
Oh,
I don't know
oh,
what that
no,
would be
no.
in meters.
5'7", 5'7.5", maybe if I'm lucky. If I wear my work boots and I'm standing on high ground, maybe 6'8". So let's see.
Ooh, buddy.
So the chat room's screaming Dab Bell, just in case anybody wants to know. I only noticed because my name popped up.
Then I just took it down. I'm gonna take another
Yeah, but they
dab.
also said that you were exempt from that, and I don't feel like
That's
that
why I
should be
noticed.
true.
I
I
Well,
don't
then
know why
buy
you get to be exempt from it.
Buy me the rig.
You buy a damn rig yourself.
You didn't
I
enter.
also,
You didn't enter to win. You didn't enter for the 710 Puffco giveaway.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
already
until
in it.
then,
So, well, yeah, till then.
I'm dabless.
Holy shit, we still got Indica B sitting in here with us. Good to see you, brother.
He's too high to
I
realize
don't know
he's.
if he's actually. Yeah, I don't know if he's actually
Oh.
with us or not.
He
Yeah,
he ate a lot of edibles, man.
He didn't
Oh,
hear
he's
your
still
shit.
good, but he's most stoned.
Most
I'm looking
stoned.
at him
Better right
He didn't hear
now.
your shit. He looks like he might have been drooling, wiping his mouth, slobber down the chin. Yeah,
Yeah, it was-
definitely slobber down. the chin.
I
It
don't
was
even
that
think
way
he knows
for
we're
a
talking
second.
about him.
Oh man, I have no idea. what's
Don
going
Jago,
on.
how you doing?
I hope he ain't talking to himself.
He's trying to manage the show and get laid later.
I played that game.
You think
It's
he's-
a tough,
Still
it's a
works,
tough
dude.
struggle.
talking right now.
Not easy.
All right, it isn't that hard. All I gotta do is go to bed.
Oh, that's funny.
East wing, west wing. East wing, west wing.
There's strawberry.
I love that Chad has my back in the chat room, even though I haven't been in the chat room. Cheers, Chad.
Fucking Chad rocks. Party on.
yeah, when he showed up, he said he comes for the laughs, and Aldrich happened to say, and he stays for the herpes, which I thought was
Well,
very fitting for this show.
Absolutely. It's a gift that keeps
He
on
stayed
giving.
with. He said he stayed with herpes.
Yeah.
Not
Fucking
that he's-
Aldridge is the king of crossfade.
He's gonna spread that to
Double
all the
step,
other
Aldridge.
shows that he goes to, and he'll be like, "It came from here."
I got you guys something from Caribou.
Those guys be boofing everything. They have to have something.
Hell yeah. I need to pack something fresh.
Boo's got company.
What kind of freshy fresh you packing there, Dave?
Oh, well, should I do the Blueberry Butcher? Should I do the Mac Arise? What are you thinking?
I think the Mac Arise sounds like the jam right now.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
pack a
good- it's
bowl
good
full of
nighttime.
dicks.
Ooh,
That's it.
it is.
That's his nightcap. A bowl full of dicks.
It is like a dick.
Oh shit, that's the Mac
Prophet
garage.
fucking who dick?
It's a phallic. It is phallic. Oh,
Large
he's going,
phallic.
How
he's
was
going
that
double
plant?
deuces.
Wow, how was that plant and veg? Was it pretty happy?
More
or-
like a Rise than Mac. It was definitely
Yeah, yeah.
pretty easy to grow. A Rise really did the trick, and it finishes off like the Mac though. It definitely flowers like Mac.
That's
It has
sick.
it really worked out well. I'm very happy with the re-veg I got going and the set of, I'm not going to say how many clones, but I got some clones going.
That's awesome. And the Blueberry Butcher, I have not tried that yet, but that's fucking supposed to be delicious.
It's very tasty. It's cured very nicely too. It really picked up a lot of that like sour kind of berry in the cure, which is, it didn't have that initially. At least mine. I've heard that from other people having it from the get go, but it really cured up to have that, especially the pheno that was really closer to the Jack the Ripper. That really took on that flavor, whereas the others kind of ended up being more of like a sweet blueberry. And they're damn tasty, and they give you that like Jack the Ripper fucking buzz to get you going. You know, it's a nice daytime sativa high. You know, it's good shit.
Yeah,
It's the
that
shit,
THCV,
Uncle Rick.
which
It's
I
the
love
shit.
Like 4 different
Bomb.
things he flirted with there too. He's got 4 different, like he's got a couple different projects, kind of the same path, which is shit's all awesome. I love it. I just love his shit just consistently. It's always been. It's never
That's just
failed
the
me
bomb.
hard.
He loves that you know, getting you high, getting you a sativa daytime high. But what are you saying, Uncle
Yeah,
Rick?
that's
Here?
my
What am I
point.
cutting off?
I was telling Rick that shit's the bomb.
Oh, it's the bomb.
That shit's the bomb.
That shit.
It's some hip shit, man.
Oh god.
It ain't no jive, that's for sure.
Yeah, Captain 420 said they've been calling it the shit since the 80s. And I thought, yeah, but I don't refer to, like, if it's the shit as something good, okay? I'm just the way, I don't know. It's just the way I am. What can I say? It's.
What are you talking
That's
about?
why I say it's
all the
it's
bud
shit.
that we,
When you
all the
say
bud
it's
we're looking
shitty,
for
that's,
nowadays
you know,
smells
it's
like
kinda
absolute shit in retrospect. So you know, and
Yeah.
that's the fire.
Yeah,
It's the shit, man.
that's the one I'm talking about.
That's how that gas stuff started. First, it came from the real smell of the gas. Now it's used a little bit too liberal, and everything's called freaking, oh, that's gas. You know, and it's not. You know?
Yeah, it becomes the hype word, like the diesel or the yeah. Kind of distinguish between mids and top level, you know.
Like when the whole a better grade started, it was just Crippy. You know, it was Chronic or Crippy.
Most people can't even tell the difference, sadly.
Shit.
See, we had Dro over here, or Kind. That was the top tiers, or the Haze.
Kind, yeah.
Obviously, the Haze, but that was mainly
What
Grove.
do you call it? Headies.
Hydropods.
Head stash.
Headies, yeah, but that was always considered like the top bud, you know. So when you got a bag of Headies, you got buds, you know, those all cola, you know.
Yeah, or cola. Just calling it
Yeah.
cola tops. Cola.
Yep.
Yeah. That was always a big premium. Even
Buying
back then,
off.
it was $400.
Buying an ounce off hippies, weed off of hippies was always beneficial.
That's why you got to cut all the tips off and then sell the rest to your buddy.
Yeah, cut all the tips. Jeez, dude.
Dude, I always separate.
I always
the blood
knew
by
Rods to be that
cola
guy.
and lowers.
Rods is that dude, you know, he went, you know, and he says, oh man, I know a guy, we'll go get the weed, just let me go get it. And when you get back, you know, that dude hooked you up, but you didn't know that because Rod pinched that shit. He's like,
And nobody put a gun
yeah,
to no
you were
head,
a
man.
pincher, you motherfucker.
Everybody walks away happy. Ain't nobody pinching nothing. I'm just saying. You know,
He wasn't even a pincher, dude. He was a tip snipper. That's a whole new level.
you can buy it all.
Oh, what's that dude called who does that? Fucking.
No, you just buy it all. You cherry pick what you want from it, and then you sell the rest. You're not pinching somebody's bag. You're just selling off the rest. You're not putting a gun to nobody's head.
He's a circumciser of weed.
Yeah, but what's that dude called who does that?
The rabbi?
Well, but he's got a name.
A moil?
There it is, the
Yeah.
moil. He's a weed moil.
I'm gonna take all those tips.
He be doing that to that kosher kush all the
The
time.
moil. What the
So
fuck?
now when we order weed, we have to say, and we want the tips too.
Sorry if you're getting it from him.
Usually it's just a tip, but with
Can
Rod,
we split the tips, Rod?
you don't get the
No
tip.
tips. No tips.
Just a shaft. That's it.
It's like you go get wings and shit. You can pick if you want just all drums or just all wings or all just tips and shit. And there's no tips. You just get the fluff. All fluff. Larf and fluff and shit.
Larf and fluff.
Uh,
You guys are too fucking funny. I love it.
best middleman ever.
That happens out here, man. The dispensary, they fuck you, dude, because everything comes in these damn solid white jars. So you got to take their word for it, dude.
Are you finding snip tips? Like
This is truly, yeah. No, I tell the guy behind the counter, I'm like, just give me all your tips. He got me. He just holds all the tips for me.
I bet.
He's got that tip connect.
Yeah, no, for sure. Double fisted tips and everything. But
I'll take 2 jars. I'll take 2.
he's double fisting. Yeah, it's just get crazy over there. You know.
Fucking Dave.
Snip, snip.
But yeah, it is what it is, man. The black market.
I had to reach into my Robin Hood Men in Tights for the Moyle. That's what
yeah.
you think of it. It's like, what the fuck was he called? What was he called? He was a Moyle. That was it.
Yeah.
That's
I
funny
want
'cause
2.
that's the exact
I'll take
same
2.
movie I was trying to get
Me too.
to get it off my head. I
Yep.
was like, God damn it, it's
It's funny you
Oh.
brought that up when you said Judge Judy was at that bar mitzvah. That's what I was like, oh man, maybe she's there to do the fucking snipping, and I was thinking about that. You know, if you go back, you'll see me.
It's a little late in the game to be doing the snipping when you're 13.
No, actually, that's not true.
No, but that's really
I
funny.
think that's
I'm
very
gonna
true.
go back- I'm gonna
I
go
know
back and
some
watch it
people
to
that
this
have
point
had
and
it
see
at
if
that
he's
age.
like fucking doing one of these things across the screen.
Yeah.
He's fucking thinking about it.
It's like fucking. Is he playing Pac-Man?
Look at freaking Prophet's picture there at Rick's place. How old was he when he got his done at that bar mitzvah picture?
I was actually 25.
He's in a suit.
Yep, and a fro, or at least curly hair. I had my hair all curlied up and stuff. I had it looked the part.
That's your
If I
dad,
wanted
man.
to take the foreskin, I gotta look like they're supposed to take the foreskin.
You got most of your mom's
Most of my mom's what?
genetics.
Bad habits? No.
Oh.
Eh. No, I got a bad gag reflex guy.
You know what he does have though? He does have that big mouth like she does.
Yes, I do. Luckily for me, there's more things coming out of this mouth than going in. So, as long as the ratio is still good, I'm all right.
Shit.
Wardy, are you a ganja smoker as well?
I'm sorry, me?
Yeah.
I a lot of flower.
Definitely. Yeah.
I smoke a lot of flower.
One of our buddies is coming down your way to one of the legal grows just south of you, just north of Homestead.
The flowery.
Exactly.
They're doing
In
a great.
August.
They're doing a great new facility.
Yeah. You might
Insulated.
roll in and say hi.
Yeah, insulated. I love to go take a tour of that facility, bro. Shit, I follow them on their social media page all the time. There's a lot of growers down there. I just happen to get that one into my head. But Costa Farms is down there. There's these guys from the west coast of Florida that grow out there also in the Redlands. I can't remember their name right now. Curaleaf is out there, I'm sorry. Costa Farms are the guys that sold everything to Curaleaf. They're just a regular farmer who do all the ornamental plants for Home Depot and shit like that nationwide. Everything gets shipped out from here.
Yes, I
And
know.
They originally had they're the license holder, that vertical integrated shit. They set up infrastructure and sold it to Curaleaf. And then Curaleaf, they've gotten so big and so popular that the residents around there had
Tyler,
they're doing a lot of tunnels
temporary
temporary while the buildings are being built with the filtration and the air conditioning and everything else. But meanwhile, they're putting up tunnels. You know, they got the land, put the fucking tunnel, but it smells so bad that people are like, oh, we can't even let our kids out to play. And I'm like, get the fuck. Well, you're one of the, all right, Karen.
Yeah.
Get back inside your house.
Curaleaf is definitely big aggro. They're in every state.
Yeah.
So they've got a big footprint over Canada. So they're one of the big guys that are lobbying to,
Oh, yeah.
to curb growers' rights. And their products suck usually, sadly, in my state anyways. I don't know about what, it's tough to find a really good producer in my state. We've got maybe I've had probably 3 INSA, like basically 3 in the whole state that have actually make a decent product. Profit down in Rhode Island has a couple of pretty good commercial facilities outside of Providence. There's actually there's better weed in Providence than there is in Massachusetts, sadly. By the quantity anyways.
Probably better weed pretty much everywhere than Illinois. So
I grow the best garbage in Rhode Island.
Best mids around?
A little lower than that. Don't flatter me.
Middiest mids in the fucking game, bro.
That's it.
The seed you make the best seeds by accident.
Yep. Well, mostly on accident. It's mostly laziness. I should probably tape up the holes in my window, but whatever.
Oh shit.
Hey, he's a breeder by proxy. It's all right.
What was that, Caribou?
Back right corner, Caribou. You got a fucking donkey dick in the back right corner. Holy fuck!
I'm gonna put you on speaker. Go ahead, talk, Caribou.
That one there. So what we're looking at here, these are my freak show crosses, and as we're seeing a lot of they're done. These guys are dead. No real reason for me to kill them because they've pretty much done themselves. But that's all good because that just means it's going to be even easier to dry these things. So yeah, this one right here we're looking at, this isn't a rise. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that's got seeds in it. Down here we got our freak shows. See, that one still got a bit of juice, but this one's like dried right up, done. So we'll see how those go. That's a Charlotte's Web, Purple Punch 2.0, and then a few other Rise Phenos. So this is exciting as hell to me. I know Fluff is excited about this and a few others. I was hoping there's going to be a little bit more life going in here. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for a little bit more greenery, but as I've said repeatedly, I asked them to keep my genetics alive, and that's exactly what they did for the most part. So
got what you paid for, right?
That's pretty much, yeah. And because of their generosity and allowing this, I'm going to be able to hand out like F2s of these freak shows to guys like Hurtin' Albertan and to you, Fluff, and anyone else that's interested. We got these crosses. Maybe that purple ass Charlotte's Web right there. Maybe somebody can grow stealth CBD medicine now because there's a freak show CBD in there. Maybe, this Purple Punch 2.0. I was really hoping that one would re-veg well because that was just my one plant I never got to try in bloom or try to smoke the butter or whatever. But like this whole time this thing was in veg. It was like I could beat it and beat it and beat it, and it would just take it and smile. But it's done. But my thoughts are, if I were to sprout a bunch of those seeds, what are the odds of me being able to find a pheno that is more or less just like the mother plant? Like look how different that freak show leaf is as opposed to pretty much any other cannabis leaf, right? Pheno hunting should be pretty simple to try that out. So, it's like definitely not all is lost. I think it was like, wasn't Jinx just talking about last when he was on Wednesday about how he threw a whole whack of seeds in the bush somewhere, and some friends of his that knew that there was one of the pheno, a certain pheno in there, they went looking in there just to find that one pheno. Well, it's a lot smaller scale. I could still find that Purple Punch pheno, and it won't look anything like her eyes. So,
hell yeah, man. It's good to see that, you at least are getting something out of what you thought was going to end up being a total loss when it first happened. So,
yeah. Yeah, man. I've really got nothing to bitch about. Basically, like I said, I asked them to keep my genetics alive. They kept my genetics alive long enough to get these things seeded out. And so now, over the next couple of weeks, I'll start putting testers packs together and people can try them out. I'm more interested in seeing what the crosses do than what the actual freak shows do. We know what they look like. We got a pretty good idea. But these crosses, that's where the interest is. But anyways, guys, go ahead for Fluff or whoever that was.
I was just gonna say, yeah, man, the fucking crosses are gonna be super cool to see what happens. Like, you know, how well that mutation, you know, transfers or doesn't, or even just adds, you know, some of the resistance that freak show is known for. You know, so it'll be cool to see what it adds to the different plants also.
Yep. Yeah, I'm excited. The future is bright, definitely, I must say. And so, yeah, we're going to see what's happening. Maybe we'll see if we can pop a few of one of these when we get home, maybe. We'll see. But anyways, guys, I just got here to the Parrots place, and I should probably spend some time with them. I love you all. Most of you don't realize it, but I've been actually hanging out with you all night. I was just driving, so I had the camera off and on mute and all that stuff. I appreciate everybody. Prophet, thanks for doing hosting duties for me, man. I appreciate you so much.
No
Uncle
problem.
Rick, we've missed you for those few days that we didn't get to see you, brother. It's great to have you back. Ganja Grower, cool to have you on, man. And 40 crazy pop mom, love you. Dave, good to see you. 40 acres, love you. That Puff Go Peep giveaway, man. Everybody get on Instagram and, you know, give the 40 Acre Smoke Shop a follow. Give us a follow, Caribou Heart Organics, and tag 2 of your friends, and you're gonna be entered in your chance to win this Puff Go Peak. Or if dabs isn't really your thing, then they'll give away the magic butter machine. For yourself up some edibles. That sounds like a pretty badass fucking way to kick off the 710 celebrations that we have in mind.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
Thanks.
brother.
Yes, Caribou.
Caribou, we're talking to you, man.
Peace out. Love you all.
Later.
See you later.
Hey, man.
At least his genetics live on through those seeds and whatnot, right? 'Cause that's what he's pretty much accomplishing there. That's all seed stock.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of he had planned on breeding through all of that, and pretty much what happened, just not as well as he wanted it to happen. So
yeah, life.
You know, yep, life, exactly. You know, that's what happens.
Can't make plans, bro.
No.
You gotta
So yeah, it's good to see that his work will still, you know, come into fruition with it. So
yeah, you never know, and he might find that unicorn now. You know,
right?
A couple more. You guys get involved and whatnot than he would have before. Before he didn't have that team behind him, anyways. So 10 seeds turns into 100 real easy.
Yeah, exactly. So, and you know, we all like as growers, you know, if you're a real grower, you know, you like those kind of freaks, those mutations. You like to look at that weird, you know, the differences in your plants, things like that. So, you know, just growing it's fun, you know, and if you can start working on passing mutations along, but speeding the plant up, or, you know, like I said, just using it to pass on some of the well-known resistances that plant has, you know, there's a lot of potential with that, and, you know, it can go fun and it can go really practical. So
that's cool.
Yeah. There really could be you know, I think work with that, you know, is going to lead to a real winner for outdoors at some point, is what I think, you know, working with that plant is really going to work with.
So the freak show ones you're saying? Because of
the freak show has been known to be really resistant to pest, powdery mildew, all the, you know, all the kind of the blight of outdoors. And
I thought
being as it's, what's that?
I thought you meant because of the way it looked. I'm the only one worried about how it looks and shit. I'm the only asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
that's
The way it looks
an
is
added
awesome.
benefit.
Yeah.
I gotta
That's part of the.
I gotta
That's
type
part of.
pretend flowers on this shit so people just think it's a fucking hibiscus bush or something. You know, they're just like, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. To me, it kind of reminds me of like a Japanese maple or like a fern or something
fern,
like that. So
yeah.
you could like put that motherfucker out there and just be like, yeah, dude, cool, look at it.
It's flower
And
and
then when it gets
funky.
to
What do you
budding,
want
it's
from
just
me,
a
man?
weird ass fucking looking plant.
I got it from a farmer's market. I don't know. Fuck.
There
It
you
was
go.
labeled a fucking daisy. What do you want from me?
And the best part is, right, it's known to be quite nice outdoors, easy growing outdoors, but a slow motherfucker.
Shit.
So
Anybody
yeah,
done
to
it
work with it'll be
indoors?
neat.
Has it been done indoors?
Of course, somebody's done it indoors.
Okay.
I can imagine. I don't see much of it.
Chad said he's wetting some freak show now. They
Yeah,
just
he
wet-
did.
I think the exciting thing about genetics is that we're in its infancy in seed and cannabis. Like if you go to other like animals, like in the reptile world, like they've already bred hybrid hypervigor. So hybrid hypervigor is that extra boost that happens between hybrid species, interspecies sex, and hybrid hypervigor is that basically like the liger. It's a
Yep.
lion and a tiger, and all of a sudden you end up with this animal that's twice
It's
as
an
big
inhibitor.
and
It's
is
an inhibitor.
badass.
Yeah, it's
So
an inhibitor
like
is the size.
evolutionary. It's like an evolutionary leap, and that's what's happened in a lot of different industries, like basically the pet trade, sadly. But
Yeah.
they've worked these genes down, but now it's starting to work into cannabis, and that's where you're going to start to see these hybrid hypervigor strains that actually bring back some ridiculous reports, whether it be yield or whatever it's hyper
And
about.
cannabis,
It's going to be
is
off
the
the charts.
cannabis is the industry that has the money to be able to play around and actually
But
buy.
we're in
but-
our infancy. Like we barely even,
With dogs, as we genetically mess with them, they become less genetically stable and they suffer from more and more issues.
We're
Are we
looking
going to
for-
run into the same problem as we keep tampering with this plant?
We're trying to breed 2 unicorns. We're trying to find a male unicorn and a female unicorn.
Right. That's what anybody's trying to do with anything when they breed. But what I'm saying is, so much. You're on mute, buddy.
Or people are trying to get strains that aren't hybrid, so they're looking for the land races, so they're not working the hybrid lines. So they're trying to get the land race. Everybody wants the land race, the land race, the land race. Well, the land race isn't going to bring you to those hybridization goals that you'd want to find that hypervigorous species. It's going to come out of the new work that's been interspeciated past 8, and then all of a sudden you get these funky fucking weird shit happens. Weird shit happens when you work genetic lines further than,
Well,
the further you
even
work
if you-
them, the weirder they get. But
If you were to start with a land race now and you were to start breeding it with stuff we have now, it would have a different outcome than before. You know what I'm saying? To this point that we are now. So, I guess it'd be kind of interesting to see what would it be like to start breeding these land races in with some of these already modified strains and see how they worked with them. That would probably be something interesting to see.
that
rather
Liger
than-
strain is out there. Those super
Oh, yeah.
crazy
Oh, yeah.
fucking are out there. Sorry, I'm chopping.
Well, yeah, we keep finding that strain, and then we have to, way overproduce it, way oversell it, way overuse it, and then we have to look for the next one. I mean, that's how this whole thing works.
Right? Or we just want to tickle our brain with something different. Everybody wants to change it up, and yet our little specific genetics are lost. Like, you might have hunted out that phenotype and found one of the apex top 1% of that expression for that plant, and then all of a sudden you let go. It's like, that's why I give away clones to everybody, just because I hope that they'll give it back to me if I lose it, right?
That is
what I do.
always the
Hopefully.
thing, man. I pass out clones to
Yep.
to fucking anybody who wants them in my circle, and
Please
just
hold on to
everywhere.
it. Yeah.
And if just in hopes that it comes back.
I actually have deals with a few people that if
Oh,
they're gonna
yes.
stop
You
growing
don't-
it, then they bring it back to me.
Yeah, seeds. Even if I can't pop a whole, well, it's like usually 12 or 15 with fucking Ross and Jeff. But if I can't pop it all, I'll pop half, and then I'll pass on the other half to a buddy, and it'll do better because between the two of us, we'll give more attention to those, what 6 family females. We'll give it more attention, do better. I don't know. I get a small garden.
Rick's over
I have
here
a
breaking
problem.
hearts. Rick's over here breaking hearts in fucking chat. I don't know why you're over here telling people unicorns are fake. What the fuck? What's next, Rick? Santa?
Right? Unicorn existed at one time, man. Come on. They've been written about.
Wow.
I think I just saw Santa in Caribou's backyard, actually.
Can we delete these messages? Do we have the authority to delete Rick's messages?
Whitebeard.
There's children watching this, Rick.
No, we can time him out. He doesn't have a wrench.
He doesn't. Rick doesn't have
That'd be
it.
ruthless.
That sucks. That's like-
He can get the Hurt and Albertan treatment.
Oh, that's a rough treatment, man.
Oh shit.
You
Who
wouldn't
was
cut
on here?
off my mic, would you?
Hold on, who was on here a second ago?
Hey, whoa! Hey, can we get more of that?
Yeah, right.
Come on,
Nah.
Silky.
All right, so I got work. I got to crash. If Rick or Fluffy wants controls, they can have it, or we could close out tonight if that's what everybody wants to do.
It's midnight, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I gotta get up pretty early.
I can announce the giveaway one last time.
Yeah,
You guys-
absolutely do that, and then
Awesome.
everybody feel free to say what you're found and what channels you guys are on. Absolutely.
So for the guys that did, I know Chuck on the note in the chat there was having a hard time, but we are doing a Puffco Pete giveaway for 710. The winner will be announced at 710 here on this show. To join, to qualify, go to my 40 Acre Smoke Shop Instagram account, tag 2 people, follow Caribou Heart. And if you're a Patreon or you join as a Patreon to Caribou Hearts, you'll have an extra entry for the Puffco Peak giveaway. If you don't want the peak, you have the option to choose the Magical Butter Machine. And that's about it. There's a link there. Raiders posting in the chat to my Instagram. And besides that, you guys can find me on Instagram. Whatever's there, I ship and sell and everything else. Thanks, guys.
Gandhi, you want to mention what show you're on? In your hours?
Peace. Thanks, Prophet. Thanks, guys. It's great to hang with you guys. Yeah, no, I'm all around. I'm a total fucking whore.
Awesome.
Wherever there's you guys are, I'll be. I
Cool.
love all you guys. It's great that there's so much content, and I'm glad to find you guys finally. I mean, it's been about a month now, but you guys are awesome. It's just fucking hilarious.
Well,
Much
you're
love.
welcome anytime, man. Dave, you're up to bat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just more honestly, I'm not even going to say where to find me. I'm just excited about the 710 vibrator giveaway, the little bullet. Like, that's the real excitement,
Me
You got to
too.
get a snail trail signature.
And he said he was throwing some beans, right? Some seeds for somebody.
Yeah, whoever wins the seeds actually wins the bullet.
Is that
This
what
way
that?
here, they have to take it because
bullet-
somebody didn't take it in the last one.
It's a germinating kit.
Yeah.
Light 'em up again, Tim. We're
Well,
talking
the
about
bullets,
you, not
the
taking
bullets, the container to ship the seeds in, right? So
Yeah.
because
That's how you
you
get
shouldn't ship it with batteries because that's dangerous. So you got to fill that cavity with the seeds. And then that way,
Yep.
it all just works. So it's your shipping vessel. You're getting the motherfucker.
That's kind of messed up though. Like give somebody something like that without the batteries. You know, I mean, what do you think, Crazy Pop Mom?
You can
Is
buy the
that fucked
goddamn
up?
batteries.
Is that fucked up?
No, that's not fucked up. You're not supposed to ship batteries.
You
it,
expect
but
there to
not in
be
it.
batteries in your bullet?
Oh, in
Well-
my bullet, that's hilarious. So I'm getting seeds, whatever. Bring it on.
Should just re-gift that.
Batteries
No, I'm
inside.
just saying, as a woman, like when you get home, it's like, wait, fuck, I gotta buy batteries for this thing.
Well, you'd have to put it with the package. You couldn't be that mean.
Okay, I could ship them with the package. All right, fair enough. Yeah, but see, I didn't want to break open the package. That's the whole point.
Oh, you poor thing.
Just doesn't make it look as authentic and sterile. Jeez.
Well, take a video of you being in gloves.
That or I'll
Can I
just make them.
one
I'll make
quick
somebody
point?
wonder if I actually boofed that fucking thing before I sent it.
Jump in there, Dave.
I said it.
That picture on Ganja's screen right now, is that a young prophet's mom?
Nah, it's not shaved enough for my mom. Or it's
I'd recognize those armpits anywhere.
right.
Sadly, chat can't see that.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh,
That's so sad. But Rick comes with the gold. All right, guys. Yeah, I am taking off for the night also, man. It's great hanging out with you guys. I don't really ever get to do this much on Fridays, so you know, it's always
Nice.
fun hanging out. So
Crazy
good to see
Pop Mom,
everybody
as always.
hanging out.
Cheers,
Love
Fluffy.
y'all.
Love.
I'm out of
Dave,
here, guys. Don't forget
Uncle
to
Rick,
guys.
40, and Ganja, thank you. Chat, we love you.
Yeah.
It's
Love
been
you,
fun,
chat.
guys.
It was a great night.
Crazy Pop Mom, sorry that freaking White Widow bounced out a little early.
That's okay. I have fun with you guys too.
Be sure to bitch at her tomorrow, you know, while you're talking to her.
Okay, I'll do that. So now you want her here all night. That's interesting. I won't tell on you. I won't
That's
tell on
okay.
you.
She's watching it. I already know I'm screwed.
Right? She's like, hey, I thought you were my friend.
All right.
Have a good night, you guys.
Later, guys.
Good night.
Later, chat.